Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday morning or afternoon. Hey, you might be on the East Coast. Maybe you're out here on the West Coast. We're just glad you're with us on this summer Saturday. We're continuing our sizzling summer savings sale event. It is all about value. It is all about something very special today. I got to say, I've been talking about this all week. There's a reason I have not shown you these amazing earrings that we're going to see today. It is as simple as this. They are so outstanding. We've been talking about yellow diamond studs that we're premiering today on the show, but what you don't know yet is exactly the quality of what we're going to bring. It is very limited. I'll tell you, we're going to see very few of them. I got to say, it is the perfect idea. I know it's only August. We just started with August. It still feels like summer outside, but there's no better time to start thinking about holiday shopping season. We have something that will not be back. I've been here for 9 years. We've never had anything quite like this stud earring. It is the vivid color that you're getting. It's not just the big size. We love our natural yellow diamonds that we bring all the time, but it's the studs that are so perfectly matched, saturated, still VS, still natural for you. And all of that said, it's going to be our most, I think, our best value of the day, and maybe of all earrings we've ever brought to you, and that's a lot of earrings over the years. So I'm really excited about those. They're coming up. We'll probably do those right around the top of next hour. It is our yellow diamond studs you might think about. They also work for primary and secondary piercing, so you may want to think about getting more than one for everybody that has their ears pierced. Honestly, it really is an ageless, timeless design. And of course, what we did here, they're not a basic stud either. They're bezel set. This diamond quality deserves nothing but the best. So we're going to see a bezel set stone. Lots of gold. That is a huge, huge upgrade on our part because we really, you know how gold's going. So it's really nice to see. So those will be coming up. I would say that's one of the big specials, but it's not the only special. We also have a huge discount on our last of one of our most favorite in bangles. We're going to see our bezel set bangle. So bezel set white diamonds in a bangle. It's the halfway round. We've got, actually it's a final call. We're going to see what's left here today. We've got a few in the yellow gold, actually only one in the rose gold. So we will have those if you want to stack up bangles. Speaking of bangles, there's a big emerald bangle as well. We're going to see some new designer museum pieces on the way, as well as the bangles. We could stack bangles all day. We've got sapphires in multicolor, emerald for you, the diamonds as well. There is a round Tanzanite that is stunning. It really is. It's a round, so that's always important. We don't see a lot of those. Plus, we're going to bring Diaspore. I know a lot of you missed out on the round. Hey, what can I do? I mean, you got to be with us live to see these one-of-a-kinds, but I do have an oval Diaspore in addition to a gorgeous radiant that's a huge size. So we've got definitely the best in Diaspores today. They are the color-changing variety we love, and we're actually going to start with something really affordable. Now, we're taking 10% off everything. That includes, I love that this sale has really revolved around, yes, pieces you know and love, but also brand new items as well. That makes it very exciting, I think, because it gives everybody the chance to see something and pick out something they don't already have. The shopping is really good on this Saturday, so let's celebrate summer together, what's left of it, and bring you a really beautiful show. So again, stick around. Yellow diamonds. If you're not registered, by the way, I would recommend doing that quickly, like even now, maybe even before we get there, because it's going to get a little dicey on these phone lines as far as quantities. I anticipate there aren't a lot of pieces I can say people get more than one of. I would say this top of the hour that we have in yellow diamonds today, I think that it would not be unexpected to see different shoppers get 5, 10 pairs at a time. So that's how really affordable they are for something that no one else brings. So let's take a look at our sapphire to start. It's a beautiful way to get a sapphire pendant, actually. How about that one? Really pretty stone here, really gorgeous, and we're not even seeing it all the way up right yet, but it's 112. 3747, so that's going to be our platinum piece with 58 points in the blue. And let me hold it up so I can just get the right angle for you, because I also want to show you the back. So you see when it's up close, I'm going to get a little fingerprint off that one. It's our 58 point royal blue. It does have this gorgeous diamond, which you see it's actually a concave diamond setting where it sits down a little bit. And then you've got this great finishing through the inside. All of your carat weights are actually inscribed there on the back of the bail. So you do have that as well. And then of course this bright royal blue diamonds in the bail, diamonds beneath it, one only, 38 points of the diamonds in our platinum setting. Cannot wait to bring this. I mean, we got values all day. Oh, and we're upgrading our bands. What do we start with? On Thursday night, I had the 2 carat. Last night, I brought you the 3 carat. Today, I'm going to get you the last, where is it? It is 4 carats, 69 in a diamond band. It is our ultimate diamond band. So we're going to see that. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan wants to see the pearl from last night. We'll show that as well. But let's get this one out the door first, shall we? It's a one of a kind. This won't take long. Stays in platinum. And we're going to make that $19.99 piece. Ooh, I love it. We got a good look here. And if you haven't seen this yet before, let me go ahead and break out the ruler for you, show it on the hand and on the neckline so you can see all the different details you're getting there, starting with that diamond shape. It's what we call the rhombus cut that you have. That's the rhombus shape that we created that in. Then you see here the length of that piece is actually going to be a full inch, and that's top to bottom, including the bail. And then we take it on over to the neckline to see it there for you, so you can see what that's going to be all about size-wise. A really beautiful bright blue. We love those royal blues that are bright. They're not too dark. That's what we look for in a sapphire, plus all the diamonds top to bottom. And it's not even $9.99, going even lower than that. First collar situation, and beautifully finished with that solid platinum in the background. Remember that great undergallery that you're getting here, and we'll blow that out right now for $888 only. We got the golden pearl pendant as a recap from last night. We'll see that coming up, and anything else you need to see, get requests in. We've been very busy this morning on the phone line, so it means we are all in the shopping mood on this Saturday. I'm glad to hear that and see that, especially when we have the sale winding down to its finale. So I want to make sure that you get in on that 10% off as quickly as you can. So that's our big blue sapphire. Let me know if you like it. It'll be $7.99 at checkout. And then here you go, Jonathan. This is the piece from last evening. It's a golden pearl. I guess I'll have to walk around here and get a little bit deeper view at it. 5140 is the number. That's our golden South Sea pearl. We had this near the tail end of the show last night. So if you needed a better look at it, here you go. It's our 12 millimeter. That's a massive pearl. Natural, of course, when you see our stones, whether we're talking about diamonds or organic stones like our pearls, they're natural in color. You don't get, these are not treated or kind of faux or yes. I can. Yeah, was that the ring? Sure. We'll bring that out too. So give me just a second here. We're going to show this for Jonathan. And you know what? It is a $9.99 deal, $8.99. I know you saw it last night. We gave it a full presentation. But again, to recap, a 12 millimeter is huge. It's kind of like seeing a very, yes. It's what? Oh, it's already sold? Okay, so I'll just go get it and flash it for you. Okay, so you got it. So I do have to go back over behind the set to go get that. So I will. Give me a second here. I'm chained to the set at the moment. We're holding this pearl up. But look at how beautiful this is from the inside. Finished, yellow gold. It is also 57 points in diamonds. We create that halo. You can see it's a round that is really stunning. That's a round, and that's what we look for in pearls. They're not all round, believe it or not. You know, if they're fake or synthetic, yeah, you expect to see nothing but rounds. But in truth, you get a lot of stones that are the natural material that are actually going to be quite oblong or odd shapes, like potato shapes and things like that, where they can be all kinds of different shapes and a little bit wonky. Those are beautiful too. We still appreciate them. But if you're looking for a high level, this is it. This is definitely it, because it's the perfectly round, the nacre is flawless. You get that sheen. That's what we call the luster. It's like, you know, we have the 4 C's with diamonds, where we consider all these different aspects to really value and grade a diamond. We do the same with pearl. We look at size, we look at shape, we look at luster, we look at nacre. So those are really, they may not, you know, be all compact in a, you know, 4C kind of package, but yeah, you've got, I guess I never really thought about what the acronym would be for the pearl different features we look for, but yeah, the millimeter size, so the size, that would be S, the shape, SS, okay, SS, okay, I'm going with that, and then the luster and the nacre. So oh, how about SLR? It's my favorite car. So SLR, SSLR? Yeah. No, SSL. No, I'm just thinking cars. N, not cars. So here we go. Suddenly, you can't even get me started on cars. That's how I used to spend my weekends. You know, long before I did weekend daytime shows, that's what I did every weekend, was hang out at car shows every Saturday and Sunday morning, back when I only worked night times. This has changed my whole life here, having these daytime shows, but I love them. I gotta say, for everybody else who works like daytime and then goes and enjoys themselves at night, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I worked like, I don't know, 20 years in this business, never experiencing getting work over with and then celebrating afterwards. I had to spend every single day waiting for work. I'm just like, I love this. I can see why people work during the day and then get it over with and then go hang out at night. I love it. So my weekends are just awesome. All right, so here we go. That's our golden pearl. Let me go grab the jade. Also, we have a celestial piece with a pearl too. It's a Tahitian pearl and stars. I know how many of you have been asking me lately for celestial stars stars, moons, things like that, planetary kind of looks. We've got one for you actually that's going to be with a Tahitian pearl. So if you'd rather go with the black pearl, we can bring it. I'm going to go ahead, and I think that sapphire's still here, the blue sapphire. Is anybody getting the golden pearl? Zine, I know you were busy. Do you have a question, or what's that? Which one? The pearl? Okay, so, we can move on from that. I'm going to give you something to look at here really quickly before I'm going to go grab that Jade for our caller who just picked that up. Had a lot of pieces from last evening. Oh boy, it's got a fingerprint. Never mind. Oh, I got to spend I got to get here a couple hours extra early and just start scrubbing down pieces here. That's one that's coming up today. And then here you go for Jason's caller. Jason, who was lucky enough to get that stunning Jade? I know we had so much consideration for it last night, and you kind of knew that was going to go, the 6 carater. And let me go ahead and draw their attention to it because we're going to show it again for you. Who was it that picked it up? Kim. Okay, so Kim, take a look at this. This is the Jade. Oh my goodness, that is I'm still loving it. It's really one of those pieces. This is why we don't see a lot of Jade. We wait for stones like that, and most Jade just simply does not look like that. And you've got this amazing, oh, the color. It's all about the color. I mean, it's going to be a more opaque, although it's interesting because I feel like, yeah, Jade is usually opaque, but this has a little glow to it. It's almost as if there's a translucency about this, and it's 1125927. And it's platinum 6 carat Jade. It's 79 points in diamonds, and it's already sold, but they wanted another look at it, probably just to make sure, is that real? Like, was that real life? Was that a mirage? Did I just witness that color? Because it's usually so milky and hazy and rather kind of a quiet color, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is also a stone that's just natural. So we don't always get these vibrant, bright greens, and that's a 6 carat jadeite jade, platinum setting. Here's what it looked like on the hand again. So I don't know if this one's going to fit as it did last night because I had sushi last night. And so you know what that means. That means that this morning, yeah, the fingers are a little bit more swollen. So TMI, yes, but yeah, exactly. So I still fit that 5 on there. So but it's definitely cutting off the circulation. So it's about a half size smaller than I wear. And today, probably a full size smaller than I wear. So there it is. That's going to be the Jade. And then here we go with, let's take a look. Do you guys want to see that Diaspore again? I know I flashed it. That's our big Diaspore. Also that 5 carat nearly diamond band. Like I said, we're upgrading every day on our diamond bands, it seems like. So Jason, thank you so much. Kim, thank you so much. And then take a look at this. Oh, you know what else we've been loving is those unheated. Speaking of, yeah, look at this. This is unheated. It's actually Tanzanite, and it's bicolor, but you see more purple. Sorry, there's something flying around, and it's trying to attack. Here we are. This is our unheated Tanzanite. You're getting a little bit of blues and greens, but it's mostly just about purple and blue. It's item number 1122592. That's our 6 carat 31 unheated Tanzanite, and that's what I admire. When you can have unheated, it's so rare, but you still see a little bit of that blue and green. And you know what? I'm not loving the stone, so I'm going to scrap that. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to show you this one again because that is the ultimate. I know so many of you reached out this morning to me and last night and in the middle of the night and said, oh, please tell me that round Diaspore is still available. Well, it is not. It is not. The round is gone, as most pieces do go. So here's what we have for you in probably, well, my next choice here is the 14 karat 20 radiant cut that is so lovely. It is 1128647. Look at that radiant cutting with a 1420 size, 63 points. It's 8647 is the number, and those are very important princess cut diamonds on the sides as well. So you are getting quite the hefty piece here. And remember, this is our last of the museum pieces here. So I thought this one has sold when we brought it out, so maybe sometimes we don't get that transaction completed. So here you go. And by the way, the only thing left from the show so far is that blue sapphire pendant that, of course, go figure, the first item of the show. So here we are with a 1420, and yellow gold is how it stays. There's something very special happening with this Diaspore. Obviously, you're already seeing red flashes and purple flashes. Let me give it an extra little rub down here so we can try to get every last little fingerprint off. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. So you can see how that's going to flash. Look at that. So bright with the greens, those kiwi greens, those luscious golden colors as well. But what's so impressive when you start to get into these museum grade stones is the fact that it's not just a subtlety in a light pink that comes through. It's actually almost reds. I would say there's a purple red element that you're seeing, which is indicative of what it's going to change completely to in color. higher if you were in an incandescent light environment. So that's something important to think about as well. And you've got this beautiful cutting, radiant, look at that. I'm even seeing aqua blues. Do you see it all? The purples, the pinks, the reds, the kiwi greens, the goldens, the bronze, and everything's just so magical about it. And what I love about when you get a really top quality stone is you don't need to necessarily wait to be in a totally different light environment to see the color change, because it's like it's doing it right here. We only got one light environment here. We're in one place, one spot, one look. So to get that like you're seeing it is very impressive in bright reds. That one's going to be down from that $16,999 price. We're going to take it significantly less than that, and we're going to make it easy for you. It's not going to be even $69.99. Don't forget we got the big diamond band coming out to play, the celestial pearl. The top of the hour is the yellow diamond studs, which I know you're going to be elated over. Oh, the price tag. I've been working on the price since, oh gosh, last Sunday. So we've been working on it and really trying to make you the deal of a lifetime. So that is going to be on the way, coming up not too long from now. So get ready. That's going to be a lot of fun. But here we are, better than $69.59. I'm going to blow it out right now. How about $49.99? And then, you know what? Let's do this. I was thinking about what that does. That's an easy math to do. You got $44.99 at checkout. Let's just take it there. Take it there right now. Let's go $4,499 on the air. That way it can be another $450 off and just be right around $4,000 to get it. So that makes even more sense. How about that? So a big, important, really, really special look, and that will be for one caller. So hey Risa, hey Vicky, hi guys, glad you're with us this morning. Good morning to you, or good afternoon. I know Risa's out in New York, so hope you guys, I know you got a little brief respite from the rain, hopefully, the rain and the heat. So hopefully you're enjoying some nicer summer weather now. And let's get ready for the big sapphire bangle. I got 3 bangles today. So we're going to see diamonds, which are classic. We've got an emerald piece, which is so high end. Yes, matched up emeralds. And then we do have this one. Look at all these gorgeous sapphires. How about all Asher cuts? Yes, they are. In the softer side of the sapphire, because you know sapphires can get really loud, and then you've got more, I wouldn't say muted though, because they're bright. So when you look here, we've got everything from a blue-green over here. This is how we start with the bicolor, and this is going to be one only, so keep that in mind. 11122769 goes way back. Thank goodness, because I need to know this was made with a little lighter gold price than where it is today, because today's gold prices are, you know, they're the biggest ever. So it's nice to know that this goes way back, was made some time ago in a different era of gold pricing, because it is a bangle. So it's going to involve a lot more gold than really anything else we do here. You've got 524 in Asher cut. Starts with the blue green, then you go that cornflower, then the green golden. That's a little more green. See how that one's more blue green? This is more green blue. Then that canary yellow, such a bright pop of color, and then purple, pink, and really a rich violet tone. So all these different very pretty stones, and matched in size, all unheated, by the way. That makes it very rare. And so I love that we've got those dual colors there in some of those stones represented. So 2 colors coming together, which is kind of cool. And then you also have this amazing 82 points in diamonds, because that's going to be around each and every one. A halo surrounding each and every stone for you. Absolutely stunning. One only in the white gold is how it stays. It's for an average size wrist. So let me show you on real quick. It's got 2 figure-8 safety. So you've got a sideways hinge, and then you're going to have this button style. It just clasps right in place like that. So you will actually just fasten it here. When you click it closed, you've got your double figure-8s. This is how you put it on. Yeah, that's real complicated, right? Nothing to it. Just pop it on, latch it together, fasten your figure-8s, and you're ready to go out the door. But look how pretty this is, the way those sapphires all look and the way they gleam, thanks to that squared off step faceting pattern. And everything's always going to stay right up top, because you've got that oval shaped bangle. Average size fits a 6.5 to 7.5 inch wrist, or if you wear a 6.5 to 7.5 inch bracelet. So this will work for you. You can see it's not meant to be skin tight, but it's still going to keep those stones right up top. There's an amazing value here, and talk about something that is overall just elite level. This is definitely it. We'll go back up close here and show you what we can do on the price tag. Again, white gold one only. It's got to be gone today. And there's one simple and easy way to do that. It's pretty simple. A small price. Dare I say, a cheap price, because this is one of the most valuable, heavyweight, stunning, sapphire intense pieces we have and have ever had. And yet it's not going to be, ooh, no, we're not going to do $79.99 at all. That's where it started. I know we know why. You've got 5 carats 24. There are those 7 stones. Maybe that's going to be considered a little extra luck for you, the 7 stone style. But keep in mind, just a little under 1 carat each for you, and we will blow this out. It is a huge value. White gold only. Take it on down. When I say you couldn't make it for this price, we couldn't even make it way back when. And you know this was made some time ago. If that doesn't even start with a 112, it starts with a 111. So this goes way back in time as far as when this was created. You've got a huge value. We're bringing it down below cost today for you. And no, it is not going to be $79.99 or even half that at $4,000. Take a look at it. Not going to last. We know that. It is 1 and 1 alone. Stays in the white gold. Let's blow it out for $2,999. That will be it. Big top of the hour is on the way. Get ready for the yellow diamonds. If you're not already registered, please do that, because that process does take a couple of minutes, and it could mean the difference between getting your stud earrings and not. So I want to make sure you do that as quickly as you can, okay? So you're ready to go when we get there. But that is a beautiful bracelet for $26.99, by the way, because you've got $300 extra off that price tag. So it could not be any better, could it? And you've got it right here, ready to go. And just one only. So again, it can go out Monday, as all these pieces will, given that this one doesn't need sizing. If it needs sizing, it may go out Tuesday. We'll try to get it out Monday. I do have some new Tanzanite studs, and they're big. They're definitely bold. Look at this. This is, well, that's bigger than the actual sapphires in this bracelet. So that's your new Tanzanite earring we're going to have. Those are blue wing block Ds in 18 karat gold. We'll see those on the way. They're even finished in the back. So that's a really important piece. And again, if you want a Diaspore that's smaller than the 14 karat plus I already brought to you, we're going to have this amazing oval, and that's a new designer style with the baguettes running east to west beside it. So we do have another, you can see all the same colors there in that oval as we saw earlier in the very large radiant cut. Oh, you want to see something else really pretty and unique and rare and special? I would say this is about as unique as it gets. And I know, and there it goes. And that's obviously a little heavier than my tweezers can handle. Look at that. That is probably the prettiest color, and I would have you guess, well, we could be here a long time guessing what that is, because it tends to look like a Paraiba. Now, can you imagine if I was able to show you a 29 karat Paraiba sapphire, what that would be? This is giving you the color, but it's actually, oh, look at this. Oh, with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds. Are you even kidding? Let me just show you for scale here. Look at this size. Look at this on the hand so you can see how, yeah, that's not like a normal pendant we bring. It is colossal, heart shape. Every one of those big designers out there, what are they doing? They're working with big zircons. 8416 is your number. It is spectacular material, rare as can be. So that is something I want you to consider, especially for our heart shape lovers. It's new today, $28.92. Talk about a vault stone. Better than museum. Beyond that, you've got the heart shape that's nearly 29 carats. It has 35 points in pink diamonds, and then that doesn't stop there. 105 in the white diamonds to go all the rest of the way around. So when it comes to brand new, we're bringing it. And this has that golden pinky color. It's really a blend. There's lavenders, there's pinks, there's goldens, there's reds, there's oranges. It's really stunning and very unique. So that's going to be here. I mean, we can really discount that to get it done. And we know you love the heart shapes. Very unique, very special. Zircon, one of our best. So it's still going to have that flash and that fire about it. Look at this on the neckline, just to give you another idea. Oh, this color is just everything. It's the colors that are blending together that makes it such a wow. And I tell you, that is going to be very inexpensive for what that is, because you really, it's tough to put a price on something like that is that large. Well, we've done it and made it very affordable. Look how clean it is. And it's got that really cool, I love that table facet because it reminds me of like our Superman cut in Tanzanite last night, but it's got that table facet that is a little bit more like a trillion, and then you see the perfectly defined heart-shaped cleft and the even set lobes. And you know what we're gonna do is take it down $37,999. Actually, if you'd like to have it, it's not gonna be that expensive today, considering what this is, and a true one only that nobody else is going to have. The pink and the whites are stunning around it. We can get it under 15 grand. If you're interested, let me know. If you can get us close to $15,000, we'll listen. But that is about as impressive and rare and unique as it gets. I can take it even lower. And then you save 10% too. So get ready. We got those bangles coming up. The bangles are last call. We've only got a total of 5 of them to go around. It's last call on the bangle. We'll never see it again. Here is the big diamond band if you're interested, because again, we started Thursday with the 2 carat, sold them out. Had last night the 2 carat 97, sold that out. Now, this one is, oh, forget about 4 rows. We're going all out here with the biggest individual diamonds we have in a band. It's 1127825, and that is our 469. Men's or ladies, but there's only one, and it's in the white gold. Look at that. I mean, can you even tell where one diamond begins and the other ends? I mean, it's really tough. And the prongs are perfectly set, because think about it. It's not easy to create rounds and set them where you have no gaps. Nothing at all. There's no negative space between any of those diamonds. That's pretty impressive. And yet 469 white gold, don't wait on that one. That one's going to be a spectacular value for what that is, because that is the biggest band we have. There is no larger. And that's it. That's the one and only. We've got bracelets that have 5 carats in diamonds, but not usually a diamond band ring. Here's what it looks like on. It's going to stay in the white, but it does go side to side. So even if you are typically a little larger ring size, this is going to go completely across the finger for you. So it's not going to lack on that way. So that way, again, we know that it works for, let's say it's a gentleman who wants to go to even a bigger size, maybe a 10, 11, 12. That's still going to work for you. And yet, look at how stunning that is. Those many rows, almost 5 carats in VS diamonds. And it's all the bigger individual stones that you have here that makes it such a wow. And yes, it is finished on the inside, as you see there. So those circular cutouts are going to be on the inside. That's what makes it comfortable, because otherwise there's a lot of us that will shy away from a larger ring. We love the look, but we don't always love the feel. This one is guaranteed to give you both at the best possible level. And it's better than $14,999. Please price out a 5 carat band today in VS diamonds. That probably is going to be a lot lighter weight gold, because everything's kind of tinny and hollowed out these days, because everyone's trying, everyone's trying their best to bring you value. We can't fight the gold price, right? The gold price is set, so you can't fight that. Gold is a market value worldwide, so it's not just here, or it's not just, in the US, or it's not just on TV. Everywhere that has gold, it's seeing these, major uprising and really an upheaval of price tag we've just never seen before. So this is where you get a stunning piece of jewelry. And we don't have to take any of that account, because it was made some time ago and we're discounting it. So everything can be the lowest price possible. And you're not going to find it anywhere else. We understand that. It's VS stones. They go for $25,000 a carat. I think we can all figure, well, that's going to be a $130,000 ring when you start to calculate the labor and the gold. And here it is not. It's not 14,000, 9,000. It's not even 8, 7, 6. If we do $5,000, well, that's great, but it's actually going to be $49.99. It will be a $500 discount. We'll get to a pink sapphire piece next, and then we have that celestial pearl piece, which I'm going to show you, the black pearl. I do have turquoise. And I do have unheated pink sapphire in a ring that's got a purple pink quality to it. We're going to see the largest demantoid we have left. We had our 3 carat go last weekend. We're going to bring you a 2 carat Russian stone today. And then we've got Diaspore earrings, a zircon, a new Paraiba that is bright green, which is what everyone's been loving lately, are the bright greens. We're going to bring that out. But let's go ahead and get to those Tanzanite earrings, because this stud, not going to last. And I know we've got the big stud earring deal coming up in yellow diamonds. We know that. But let's take a look at that. Wow. That is just, now I could set them side to side here. Let's see what's the better angle, because I like you to see the quality of the stones. My job is to make sure you know what you're getting. That is critical. I mean, seeing something from a mile away and not being able to see it on, and that's not going to help. I need you to know what you're getting, but it's always on TV here. Just a matter of which, well, it doesn't matter which angle it's going to be set at. They always look so strong. So we can see here, you can go east to west, north to south. They're probably going to go north to south. It is the center post with a finished under gallery as well. Let me show you that. So you can see here, and this is brand new right now, 1129089. Let me know who's got that fabulous band. Looking forward to that. Hi, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we are. We are ready. We are so ready. We've got all the big values. I love that designer under gallery that looks like a floral underneath. You can see you can set them any which way you want. Thanks to that centered post. A lot of times the rectangular designs with an emerald cut are going to have that post way up top, and that is more limiting. That's going to, only have you wear them north to south. I love that these are giving you some opportunity here. It's 18 karat gold. They're white gold. They are fabulous. They're also 352 total, so close to 2 carats each, and that honestly looks a lot big. I don't know. That looks a lot bigger than that. I've had enough Tanzanites where I should know. That's given a much bigger look. Diamond weight's huge. That's really what's so interesting here, is that I know that these baguettes sometimes look a little bit different because it's really tough to show baguettes on TV, because these angles are where they're meant to move, and it's only just moving left and right now, doing its little shimmy shake. But what you are going to see here are completely white bright diamonds. Do you see that as I angle it a little differently? These are all just really bright white stunners all the way around. They're tapered for the most part so that they can make that fluid halo design. That's a 144. Hear me out, because that's not something we usually see in a diamond accent to an earring. 144 in diamonds, and every one of them is a baguette. See, they just really, it's tough to show. I know they pick up a lot of reflection when they're sitting here on the wheel, so I like to move them around a little bit so you are insured. I mean, you kind of know by now. I'm only pretty much talking to the brand new shoppers. I think everybody knows RVS Diamonds if you've ever watched the show before. You know what to expect when it comes to our amazing diamonds, how white and bright they are. But let's take a look, because it's a powerful size. This is why I was figuring bigger than 2 carats or so, but take a look. So see, that's not a small earring. Imagine what that would be on, you know, on a ring if that were on a band. That's a big look. So this is like a big button style earring. Call me, there's only one pair. They're incredibly affordable. I know I'm a little bit nervous with that diamond weight too. I'm thinking about how you would think at home, and yeah, the carat 44 in baguettes pretty much puts it in that $7,000 range without the Tanzanites. Look at that. They're a little over a ½ an inch, top to bottom. And then what we're going to do is pop one on. Again, there's that post for you. So again, centered up there, and you can really just wear them how you like. But wait till you see these on. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're very affordable. I was shocked. And you're going to take 10% extra off, but look, oh, come on now. Look at how beautiful they are. Beautiful blue wing block Ds. If you're lucky enough to have a blue wing block D already in your ring collection or with your bracelets or your pendants, wow, look at, they just glow red. They completely light up. That's what a great step fast sitting is going to do. And these are not going to be, oh, I love it. They're not even going to be, how is this possible? They're not $7,000. You've got $7,000 worth in diamonds on their own with that carat 44. And yet all those Tanzanite, I mean, just beautiful. Emerald cuts are so elite. They're so high end. It's such a beautifully elegant style to wear. Let's take another look at them close up. They're not going to be $7,000. This is what should be for the diamonds. You're already thinking about them, Victor? I hope so. Nobody's on those yet? All right, so we've got some callers taking things from earlier, no surprise. Here's what I need you to do if you need a Tanzanite earring, and if this one will work for you. Come on in early, because I wish, oh, it would be my biggest wish to have at least 10. I mean, besides after I solve world hunger and world peace, I mean, I would love to have like 10 of these earrings. That would be a good wish to have. So Jeannie, where are you? The genie in the bottle. Let's rub the lamp and see what we got. Could I please have more quantity on Tanzanite earrings, please? I know it's not going to happen because we're obviously limited to what we have in the blue wing. So it's not a possibility going forward. I can't even remake those. So this is it. We're in last call on blue wing block D territory. You've got to take advantage of them while they're here for you. And this is going to be better than even $69.99. No, not even $5,000, $4,000, even $3,000. That's why they should go. $29.99, done. But we're actually going to go lower than that, because I'm all about the savings on this Saturday and every other day that I'm up here with you. So let's talk about when we can do something really special instead of even $29. If you haven't said sold yet, well, there's no hope. If you want a great Tanzanite earring and savings beyond, here it is. It's not $29. This is one fabulous pair, and I know they're going to be so flying out of here. And we've seen that there's a bit of a delay to the broadcast lately, so we really want to make sure and encourage you to dial in early so you're ready to go. Because missing out on something like this, it is a no-go as far as the future of Tanzanites. We have very few blue wings left, you know that. And then the world, I mean, even if you're willing to go block C and pay more, I mean, don't do it. But if you're willing to go lower quality and pay more for it, they're running out as well. Yes. From yesterday or the one from today? Just now, because actually I think that's 5 rows. Just so you know, yeah, exactly. Just so she knows. But was that the same Kimberly who got the Jade, or that was Kim? So I'm not sure. Was it the same gal? No, different one. Okay. So thank you so much. Our big diamond band is gone. The 4 carat 69. Was it 5 rows or 6? It's hard to even tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. It's just really, because we did have a 4 row yesterday that I think sold out, but that's the 5 row band. So pretty incredible there. Thank you, Kimberly. And here we go. Instead, 29, 28, 27, a huge blowout price. Only one pair. They're in 18 karat solid gold. That's pretty impressive as well. And we're getting ready. I know yellow diamond time is near. We've got 25 minutes left to go till we bring you the yellow diamond studs that you will absolutely, I think we're going to all just lose it over those yellow diamond fabulous studs that we have, but it's time to get these out the door. How about $26.99? Does it help? $26.99 plus your discount? What do you say? Let's make it happen for you. $2,699 and your extra 10% off equates to $270 off. So your final price at checkout is only $24.29. That's a lot of diamond weight for $24.29. And then there's some really stellar Tanzanites as well in the mix. So I would definitely, you make sure you're on the phone lines ready to go. We'll give them 30 seconds, then they're going to be gone. This is probably, you want to see now jewelry like really current. Look at that. This is the dangling, look at that star. It's like the shooting star with your pearl. Oh, so pretty. That's a pendant. We're going to bring it to you next. So if you're already thinking Tahitian pearl and you love stars, oh, get ready. That's going to be a wild one. I love the discount. We do have a new Paraiba. It's a Paraiba rubellite. It's going to have that copper content, but also be that pinky red color we love out of rubellites. And we do have the big demontoid out of Russia. So we've got a lot to get to today. But again, big top of the hour is going to be a lot of fun there. That's going to be coming up in just about 25 minutes. Take a look. That's all. Ooh, what could that be? That's not my Russian demontoid. It looks bright enough to be Russian demontoid, but it's not. So we will bring that out. And then why are we leaving Tanzanites here? I just hope everyone's got a Tanzanite. I keep saying that because I'm hoping, I know in the next couple days I got to announce that we're done with them and we're sold out of them. And that's, they won't even be here for holiday of 2025, which just makes me a little bit nervous, to be honest, because I know how many people come around in November, December and want to start shopping the great values. Well, I wouldn't bank on the blue wing block Ds being here, and that means we won't have any Tanzanite at all because we're not going to bring you low quality. Charge them more for low quality? No, I don't think so. That's not how I roll. So those are here. Wow, $24.29. And then this is the pendant, another one of a kind here for you. I know we're going to need to zoom back, but let's just start here with the stars. This is actually the top of the pendant, which is 111-1169. And that is, look at that. That's what you call a beautiful aubergine color to your pearl, and then you have the stars in pave, this loop around it, and then of course that star is going to be articulated at the end so it can dangle and move from the base of your pendant. That's going to be 111-1169, 18 karat gold again. We went from the 18 karat gold earrings, now we have an 18 karat gold pendant. I've got the pearl at 13 millimeters, so that's pretty important. And then you also have 54 points in diamonds as well. And I love how that one star kind of nestles up to the base of the pearl, and then that's open, and then the next one is solid, and then the next one is open as well. And there's a hidden bail. So there's actually two different slots where I'm holding it that's going to accommodate your chain. This is how it's finished. So you see how it's right along the top circle there. That's where you have those two openings, and then you've got your fabulous design style. Watch this on the hand though, because that is how it's going to show on the neckline. It's just like this vertically. So you've got this almost like, oh, it feels so designer, and definitely is one of those higher end couture looking pieces. You've got that great length. Let me show you the details here. When you see it from perspective of the ruler here, you can see that it does have an over 2 inches. It says 2 inches. I would say to be more accurate, it's 2 1/8 there, and maybe even stretching towards 2 1/4, but we'll see it on the neckline for a better perspective there, and it's going to stay in the 18 karat white gold. That is the only caveat, but it is going to be one of those that for our pearl lovers and for anybody who's loving the celestial designs, that's what it's going to look like. And of course, you're going to put your favorite chain with it, so the length of the piece is going to be dependent on the chain and how that drops from the neckline. So we'll take another close-up look at it, and it is going to be a very, very important value here. Let's take this one down from, whoa, a lot of graffiti going on in the back. Look at that. That's just, that's a lot going. It's all markdowns. Every one of those little points you saw, that's all markdowns. Started at $64.99, went all the way down 54, 44, 34, then it went to 24, and then it just was like, okay, we're already under cost, so now what do we do? And then it kept falling. Like a shooting star itself. It kept a fallen star. Here's what I'm going to do. One caller takes it, designer all out. It's not even $2,000 or $19.99. One caller, and how many of you have been looking for the stars? Well, this is the star of the sea. And then it's going to be all those beautiful diamonds with it and a lot of 18 karat gold. When do you see a pendant that's going to be over 2 inches in length? Let's blow it out right now. It's $14.99. $14.99. You get another $150 off, so and even better, $13.49 at checkout for you. And there's only the one, so that'll be for, and again, the star will move and going to be, of course, when it's upright, because you're not going to wear it east to west like I'm showing it. You're going to wear it north to south like it was on the hand. So that star is going to just dangle and drop beautifully, but $13.49 on that one. Okay, we'll see who's got it. Then we've got that, whatever that bright green was. Yeah, that's coming up. That bright green I flashed, well, we're going to unveil it next. So we'll show you what that's all about. Let's see who's got that one. That's a beautiful aubergine pearl, and what you see around it, those are actually the diamonds reflecting in the surface of the pearl. We talked about it earlier with the golden pearl, how important it is to have size, shape, S. You want the size, you want the shape, you want the nacre, and you want what? The luster. Well, the luster is what's showing off really well there. The luster is beautiful. The way, it's not often that a pearl looks like a mirror, and that actually is, look at that. You can see the actual undergallery work along the top of the pearl reflecting in the surface. That is so outstanding. So let me know who's got it, and then let's just treat y'all to a little feast for the senses here. Look at that. Bright. This is just, sometimes stones defy the logic of that came out of the earth. There was a rough piece of crystal that was excavated from the earth, mined, and then you've got faceting and polishing, and still you just cannot believe that a stone can be this vibrant or lively. And if you want bold, here it is. Bold band, bold gold, diamonds, and the color could not be more of a wow factor. This is 1129076, and it's brand new right now. Welcome into the trillion world, which I think we're turning a lot of people onto the trillions lately, realizing the power that they have, especially in a brighter, bolder stone like this is. There's something supernatural about this. It feels like it is from a different galaxy altogether, because it is the brightest lime green color. It is not peridot. It is not. It is not a sapphire. It is not a peridot. It is not a diamond. Believe it or not, this is one of the rarest stones in the world, and yet it has been the most popular color of this gem of late at this show. It is Paraiba, 1129076. It's our 261 trillion cut Paraiba, men's or ladies ring, mirror finish gold. I can even change the gold. So if you'd rather have yellow or rose, we'll do it. I love it in the white. I think with the white diamonds set down in like they are, they're still pave, but it gives you like a shield effect. And then I love that it's actually one row, but in certain angles, doesn't it look like two rows? Doesn't it? Because of the reflection of the basket underneath the stone. So it's reflecting. It almost looks like your diamonds are doubled up here. The diamond weight is 38 points. And this is fully finished, of course. Okay, well, I think we know it's clean based on what kind of life is coming out of that trillion. But just to prove it, look through the inside. Look at the back. Look through the stone from the inside. You don't find an inclusion. And to have a copper-bearing stone that is copper rich, especially when as copper rich as a green is, because the green denotes more copper content. That's what provides. If you ever think, well, what is it that makes a Paraiba purple versus green versus pink versus yellow versus blue-green? It's the different, obviously always different the chemical elements, the different elements in the earth at the time that grew with the stone. So we know that, and yet these are the ones that are really copper intense, which is why a lot of collectors really go for these and really want to have these bright greens. Now, I've got a specialty piece here. We got to make it a special price. No doubt about it. Obviously, it's a 2 carat 61. It should be on the pricey side, and I don't think it would be wrong to ask for $8,999. I think that's actually very fair. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. That's how you can wear your trillion if you like it pointing up, just like anything else, though. It gives you a different look when you point it away from the hand like that is, but even from a distance, you just can't stop the light. You can't stop the beauty and the vibrance of that stone, and it will not be 89. Come on in. Do not be shy. You can't be shy on these phone lines today. You got to be a little bit of a bully here, because you got to really just kind of bully your way into the front of the line, and that's really simple and easy and polite if you're just dialing in on the early side, because that's who's going to get the one of a kinds. Always the way it is around here. We don't have a big inventory of, massive quantities. That's what I like about, this is boutique shopping. This is not a big even conglomerate of a store or boutique or even the high-end designers. They got more than one of everything. They got the same stuff in every store, and they got locations all over the world. So they're not even dealing with material as fine or as rare as what we bring, because we have the ability to bring one of a kinds. And it's a real privilege to do that. Bring these selected stones, and let's make it a lot better than $89.99. First caller only, and again, it's all mirror finish gold. So I know, just like anything else, these mirror finishes are tough to show you, but look at all that perfect, flawless mirror finishing, and that stone is just perfect. I mean, it really is hard to deny, and that's bold. It's a statement of a ring, and we're going to make it really affordable, better than even $8,000, $7,000, $6,000. It's a big stone. Remember what we see. We have a 2.5 carat blue green here. A little more commonplace of a color. That blue green, that's going to be $40,000. This you can see is well under that. We're not doing 6 or 5 or 4. I'm not even asking $39.99. That should be as good as gone, but simple as I can make it. One caller is going to take it, and we will send it out for not even $3,500 if there's a trillion lover out there. Paraiba rarely comes in a trillion, and the beauty and the power they possess to have that kind of neon with that kind of cutting, it is a do not miss moment, and it will not be 35 or 34 or 33. This is value right here. I'll make it $3,299, one caller only, and you know that means it'll be under $3,000 when you take advantage of it today, because $329 comes right off that price. So you're saving a bundle, takes it under $3,000 to get that one said and done, and that will be it. $3,299. You ready to see the diamond bangle? That's coming up. We're doing the diamond bangle. It's the last call. And it's a sell it or melt it deal where I have what I have, and once they're gone forever. We know we're not making this going forward. It's just impossible to make it a great value when you've got as much gold as this next bangle requires. So we're going to see it for the last time here, and I know it's been one of our very popular favorites, and the good news is I even have a large size made up and ready to go for one caller. So we've got average and large available in our bangle. I'm going to show it to you next. Can't wait. And this is your last call on that Paraiba. That cannot stay here. Absolutely not. Just too great of a stone, too perfect of a color and clarity to be here. And if anybody needs a pendant brooch, we've got this one in pink sapphires. It's like a ribbon design. Pretty, pretty. All right, let's get to our bangle. So the last call on the bangle is coming up. So we go from brand new like this to something you've seen 100 times over if you've ever watched the show for a few years. But this is the problem. This bangle is our last time, last moment, last chance, last call. Everything. This is already made up. So I'm going to show you what I have, and we're going to watch them go. That is my large size. That's for the 7.5 inch or greater in size wrist. And then I'm going to have 3 average sizes, all in the yellow. Yellow is what we have the most of here. Here's the average in the yellow. These probably won't sit very well on their own, but I do want to show you what we have so you just see the consistency. I don't think there's any doubt. I think we all know about our diamonds. But there is the yellow average times 3. Here they are. So there are the 3 average lengths that we have for you in the yellow. So again, I love them stacked, and it's partly why I'm showing them together here. Yes, we're going to just take them off the air as they sell out, but that is not it. I've got 1 rose gold, and it's also in the average size. So you're going to tell me if you need a larger size yellow gold or if you want an average size yellow gold. I just love the way they look together. It's a very stackable style. I've always recommended that. And it doesn't just mean this style stacked with this style. It means all your other bracelets you have. Everything else you love to wear, your tennis bracelets and everything else, this can go and stack beautifully with all of them. The item number is 111-0353. How about 8-year ago pricing, but better? I'm literally asking you to call early because that's all we have. And when the phone lines light up and they start to sell, and you're going to watch one go away and one go away and one go away, and then you're going to wonder, okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to wait till later, maybe December they'll bring it back. No, not coming back. And this is the bezel set that goes with your DBTYs and the bezel set studs that we have coming up at the top of the hour. And you have 4 in yellow and 1 in rose, and that's it. That's all we've got. So it's 85 points in diamonds across the top in that side hinge styling. You're going to have 2 figure-8 safeties per bracelet. It is, I love it. If you already have the white gold, look how beautiful it would be to have the rose and the yellow. Call me because it's also a huge discount. We used to do this more recently. I think I had this on a couple weeks ago. I'm taking it down lower than it's ever been, even when we made it. Remember when how many of you have been watching for 8 or 9 years? If you have, you might remember when we first debuted it. How exciting to bring it to you now at a better price, at a deeper discount, and then offer you 10% off. That is why you don't wait. You don't wait to get on the phone lines at all, because if you do, you're going to be disappointed. I mean, what I have is what I'm showing you here. This is like the good old cellar melted days, right? Which is true. I would love to melt these, but I know there's no hope. There's no hope of one of these being left. I can tell you that right now. They are perfect to stack and layer. They are perfect to give as a gift. The bezel sets also, I think, provide you a really nice security to your diamonds, but also is what makes it so versatile in the sense that you never have to worry about any prongs. So there's nothing that's going to catch on anything. Nothing. Nothing's going to catch. Nothing's going to snag. Nothing. This is a bracelet, so we have to consider that it's worn near clothes. You know, I don't think we think about that as much with earrings or rings, but it certainly is an issue when you're thinking about a bracelet, especially when you're going to layer. So you never have to worry here that it's going to catch or snag on your winter sweaters, your fabrics, your cashmeres, your silks, your lace, whatever it is. I want you to wear this all the time, and I hope that's what you'll do. Come on over and take a look, and again, let us know if you want the yellow or the rose, average or large. Just the average in the rose gold, but the average and large we have in the yellow for you. So let's go ahead and take them down. Lowest price ever. Come on in early. We got a really good value. And this is, okay, are you ready for it? Look at how beautiful they are, and wait till you see them stacked. Oh my gosh, wait till you see them stacked together. I love this. Actually, I do want to point this out. Oh no, wait a minute. I do see a different closure on the average versus the large. The average, so let me point this out real quick just because it is important. The average sizes are all going to have this button, okay? So that's going to open it up, and then it just clicks close. There are no figure 8 safeties on the average, okay? Just notice that. I don't remember that being the case here, but that's the average, has the button, same with the yellow gold, and we already have one gone. Thank you so much. Average yellow gold sounds like it's going out first. That's the average. If you go with the larger size, that's going to be your more standard, which it actually has 2 figure 8s, okay? So that's going to be your 2 figure 8 closures and the same kind of smooth hinge. So same little button to open it up. You're just going to have these extra figure 8s instead of the button. You'll open it this way. That's the large size. So just something to be aware of. The large size is going to have that traditional 2 figure 8s. The average sizes, and I'm going to go ahead and stack a few together so you can see how they look layered. They're all easy. Nothing's complicated at all about putting these on, but I'm just going to try on a few so you can see how they look stacked. And our old price was $29.99 way back when. We're going to do better than that right now. Seriously, the stacking style is here to stay. You cannot have enough jewelry on your body at this point. And the more jewelry you have on, it's like the more chic you look. Here's what they look. Oh, look at this together. And normally I wouldn't think about rose and yellow together, but look how pretty those are. Yellow, rose, yellow. These are the average sizes. Large sizes also here. These have that really easy button style hinge. Operators, you have to let me know what size and color. Again, the only one that we have in a large size is the yellow gold. The rest are all average. What I'm wearing here, we have 3 available in the yellow gold average, 1 available in the rose gold, and they're not even $19.99. Yes. You already want the large? Okay, so and yellow gold's okay, Zine, right? So the large is already gone in the yellow. Jason's taking an average yellow as well. So this is what we have left is what I'm wearing. Because I've got, Jason, this is yours, and Zine, this is yours, okay? So now we have just this left. 2 in the yellow average, 1 in the rose average, and you're not paying $19.99 either. Call early. Got to do it. Let's take another look at them close up. Again, these are all, everything left is going to have that button style. Only use the button when you're opening it. When you want to take it off, every time else, you just click it closed together. It aligns, it clicks, it's done, it's amazing. And maybe you get all 3 because it's not even $19, $18, or $17.99. We're going even lower, even lower. Let's make them $1,699. You take that extra 10% off as well, and that will be down to $15.29 and a dime. So that's it. And that's what we have remaining. Yellow, rose, yellow. Average only. You can create, if you want to pick up all 3, you'd be spending about $4,500 to pick up all 3 and create that stacked and layered look that I just did for you. So congratulations, and it is last call. So 16, did you still get that one? Okay. So guys, don't say sold until you're sure, please, because then it fouls us up here. So we do have, again, now we've got the average here as well. So we've got actually a few available in the average size yellow. The large is still gone, so congrats on that one. And our last call here ever, 60 seconds on that bangle, $15.29 and change. Okay, so we'll give it 60 seconds, then we're going to move on. Yep, going to bring out the clock here so we can be on time. We're 7 minutes away from our major yellow diamond top of the hour. Oh my goodness, the fun, the excitement that is about to ensue on the most vibrant yellow diamonds you have ever seen in a stud. Everybody can wear them. Everybody could gift them. Everybody can enjoy them. Don't forget to call me on the Trillion Paraiba. I know at this point we're all just waiting. Don't worry. The studs are affordable where you can shop what you love before and after the studs as well and still get the studs into your collection. And we still have the Tanzanite earrings as well. This is sell it or melt. It looks like we're going to have 4 to melt. That's good news for us. Makes jewelry more affordable going forward if we got some gold to work with that is from a different era. So that really is important. Look at that. $11.69 comes down to $15.29 at checkout. This is what we have left. Yellow and rose only, average sizes. Average size fits most of us. So if you wear anything, if you have a wrist that fits a 6.5 to 7.5, that's a lot of ground that's covered there. And that's what that average size fits. So you don't have to worry. Even if you're a 7.25, 7.5, this is good for you. It's never meant to be tight, 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 but it's oval in shape. So it keeps those diamonds always right up front. And it stacks and layers so well. So you put it on with other bangles and other tennis bracelets and other link styles. No matter what you have, yellow is gone. All right, so we've got one yellow over there gone. Again, those are all the buttons, button closures that you have remaining now. So there it is. That's going to be, that's what we have left again. So there you have it. And then Zine, which one are you taking? Rose or yellow? Average size only is what is remaining. Got to sell these out. We've got to. Yeah. Yes, it is. Would you like the rose gold? All right, rose gold is now sold out. 2 left in the average size in the yellow gold. Thank you so much. We will give them a final 30 because I really got to believe that those are going to go. And 2 left only. Otherwise, we gladly melt them down. We can take them with those diamonds. Oh, it's complicated to take out bezel sets, but we'll do it. It's what's required. We got to do it. So we're going to be melting down some bangles, maybe, unless you want to take one of the last 2 yellow golds available here in the last 20 seconds. And you may do so at $15.29. Remember, that's your price at checkout. It gets better. We've got 5 minutes left. I do want to remind you about what's still here. We have the Tahitian Pearl Pendant. Somehow the Paraiba, you guys are really missing out on some of the best of the best. I mean, really, what you've left behind are the most incredible pieces, I think, of the day so far. And a lot of what we had last night is gone as well because a lot of people have been shopping. I know Friday night's a night when a lot of people go out and are not at home. So it's a good time to take advantage this morning of what may be left. Look at that Paraiba. Still have those Tanzanite emerald cut earrings, those big button styles we brought you as well. So some really special pieces are still hanging out here. And that is our last call. Are you sure we're going to leave these behind? 2 left only, 2 left to offer. That's it. That's all. All right. And then we've got a black opal. You want to see a good black opal before we go? I'm looking for one more piece before our top of the hour. Actually, I think we're down to 1 now. All right, 1 left. You got it. So yellow gold now down to 1 remaining. We're going for it. We are going to sell those out as we well should. $15.29. That is fantastic, isn't it? So a beautiful way to shop a bangle, and it's so much gold. It's so much. That's a powerful gold piece. You don't expect to see that level of gold for $1,500, but that's what you're getting. So Jason, you got an average yellow, yes? Okay, so 1 left. That's it. Well, I'll keep it. Okay, look at this opal. One of our best in Lightning Ridge black opals. 1 left on the bangle, by the way. We are down to the last one, yellow gold. So there you go. Last chance, last call. I think it's going to go. And here is 1128705. Very excited to see this one here. Very important piece here. And you've got, yep, some of the colors we love, not just blues and greens, but there's red, yellow, orange as well. And that is outstanding. It is a platinum piece with a 143 black opal. Looks a lot larger than that. It is 67 points in this mixture of baguettes and rounds together. You got them both. Both represented, both looking fabulous. How about that opal? Real mosaic-like color here that really gives you a high wattage. It's not pastel, and there's nothing wrong with that. Love a pastel watercolor look in an opal. This is a whole different quality level, though, when you get that kind of intensity to those colors. And what are we going to do? Well, we've got a couple minutes left until the big yellow diamond deal comes out to play. And that's not going to be not going to be quick because I got to tell you, we don't have a lot of operators today. So it's going to take a minute to get through those. But this is where we can get you the ultimate opal value. And we'll send it out before we go. We got just a few pieces left from hour number 1 here. Jason, you did get a bangle? Okay, just checking. All right, so thank you guys. We have 1 left still. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, look at that. It's going to give you a little more color here and just that more kind of a darker angle here. darkness is what we have a little, it's a little less light here when it's on the hand. So it helps to see the opal and what that's all about. And now, watch this. One last chance. Look at this. Every single angle brings you a different, like a hologram almost, where it's really layered colors. Layered looks of color here. It's natural through and through. That's what we bring in our opals. We do not have doublets or triplets at all. This one's going to be better than, I don't know, about $3,999, probably going to leave it here. So it's been my mission just to make sure everything that I put up moves, and that requires just ultimate values, just a huge reduction on everything, not 39, 29. I got full authority here to make sure everything goes today. We're doing that. It's not even $19.99. So if that's an opal you love, now you've got the green light, the blue-green light, the orange-red light, the yellow, it's all there. All of the colors are represented there. And it's not going to be 19, 18, 17, or 16 either. We're going to make it $15.99, and we got 1 minute till our top of the hour. It's here to debut, and wait till you see what we have, something we've never brought before. Very excited about these earrings. And for everybody. There are very few things I can say work for everybody. From a price point, from a beauty, from a rarity. I mean, it's still rare. We're going to make them affordable, but they're rare as can be. Wait till you see the color. This is why I refrained from showing them to you. I knew that I was still working on the price #1, and we'd have a lot of people asking for pre-orders. This is where you get your first look at what we've been talking about all week long, and getting ready for the yellow diamond studs that are not like even typical yellow diamonds we bring. They are another level in the quality and the vibrance. And we have a quick request to get to with Christine real quick before we go. Wow, this is something I haven't seen in a while. Christine, great call. Let's show this very, very quickly here. This is she looking for kind of a basic band? This exact ring, oh my goodness. Well, I wonder when she last saw it. I haven't shown this in a long time. It's almost like a wave meets a bypass. You've got diamonds that instead of being, because it would have been just as simple to just put the diamonds right across this wave style band, but instead it's like we added, you split the diamonds in half, you add this secondary look. Is that not beautiful? What a thumb ring that would make. Pinky ring, stackable, 1110-211. Here's what I have. 2 in rose gold and 4 in white gold. That's it. And I don't have the rose gold out here to show you, unfortunately, but hopefully we can envision it. So I know the top of the hour is now. We just had this quick request, and I want to make sure we get it up here, and especially considering now it's for a couple of you, and it's got that beautiful wave, that little S curve to it. 9 points in diamonds. This is not about giving you, we had already the 5-carat diamond band or close. That's already gone. This is not about giving you a big diamond weight. It's about a high style, easy to wear, great stackable, all those things. Let me know if the opal's gone too, because that black opal should be gone. And here we are with the band. Watch this on the hand. You can wear it a million ways, and you could stack a couple together very nicely. Look at that. It's like a whisper of diamonds and gold across the finger, and we really don't see much of this here. But with that said, it's still those VS diamonds that I think we love. So it just goes to show you, simple diamonds, smaller diamond weight doesn't mean lower quality. Still bring you those VS stones we love. Yes. Which one? Opal gone. Congratulations. And here we go. And by the way, still 1 bangle left in the yellow gold average size. That's it on the bangles. Here we go with a 9-point diamond ring. Yellow, or I'm sorry, no yellow, just rose and white. Yep. I'm having to decipher all these quantities here, and it looks like, yep, no yellow, just rose and white, and it's not even 500 bucks. And gold at a band style, just a plain gold band, gonna be tough to do right now. For that price, we're taking it lower, and ours has diamonds. VS stunning diamonds. And let's make it even better than $4.99 or $3.99. Let's send it out for $299. Tracy, when did you buy it? Because I can't even remember when I last had this. It's been a while. Tracy just said she has 2. They're very pretty on my hand, she says. Well, it is a very pretty ring. It's very feminine. We could have just done that in a straight across diamond band. I think something about that curve and that diamond split like that really makes it very feminine. And then operators, will you let me know if you want the white or the rose, because they're sure to sell out. We'll give you $30 off still, so it'll be like $269 to get that one home. And again, 2 in rose, 4 in white, and I wouldn't imagine they will all go, especially when we have probably a great stackable option. Yes. White gold, thank you. 1 in white gold already gone. And then we're basically, well, we're jammed on the phone lines here. So I love that Christine asked for these. Thank you, Christine, for the request. So operators, here's what we're down to. 3 in white, 2 in rose. You can get more than 1 if you want, up until the quantity sells out, and they will, and then it's yellow diamond time. Just had to fit this request in real quick. And $269 and change? Yeah, gold band with VS diamonds? I'd say yes, definitely a yes. White gold's down to 2. 2 left in the white gold thumb ring. Let me show you. As a thumb ring, how beautiful this would be on the thumb, on the pinky. I mean, honestly, any way you want to wear it. There's something, look at that. Oh, I don't know, it's showing off that little split of the diamonds. I don't know, so much better right now. That is beautiful, is it not? That's a great thumb ring. And again, low profile, easy to wear. That's what I look for in a thumb ring. Want it to be comfortable. I like a more narrow styles of thumb ring. If it gets a little bulky, I mean, there's not as much room usually on the thumb. So you really, you know, it's going to be closer to the knuckle. So we really like something generally thinner that's really easy. Oh, really? And what Tracy does is she got a yellow and a white and she puts them together. As I said, they will stack beautifully together. They will. And you can decide how you want to stack them, but they will stack really well. So guys, we're down to just, hey, operators, is anyone else taking one? You have to tell me, okay? Because I can't just sit here and sell these all day because otherwise we could. If we didn't have a limitation on quantity, we would literally be here all day just showing this ring. You don't buy gold and diamond jewelry for $269. You just don't, except here, today, Saturday, August 2nd. Yay, 2025. Okay, yes. Rose gold. All right, one gone, one left in rose. That's it. So here's where we stand. 2 in. This can, given that this ring is going to take us this long. What does that mean for our yellow diamond studs? Wow. And by the way, Victor, who got the opal?
She prefers to have her name off the air.
I totally get that. But I will say thank you to whoever shopped the opal.
She says her husband watches every day, and her husband's name is Dominic.
So I can say his name but not hers? Really? Okay, are you sure? Okay, hi Dominic. Where are they calling from?
New York.
Hey, oh really? Okay, Mets fan in the house here, you know. All right, did you tell Dominic that? Okay, you didn't ask his affiliation? All right, yes, go ahead. Oh, good, our bangles are now sold out, our opal's gone, the ring is almost sold out. Okay, so sounds good. I hope Christine got one too. I sure hope so. All right, last chance, last call, bangles out of here, good. We don't need to review those. And most everything, I think we've got the trillion Paraiba, Tahitian pearl, Tanzanite earrings, and big Diaspore. That's what's left from our number 1. And a couple of these. All right, so I know, we're waiting, we're excited, we're getting ready. Okay, let's talk top of the hour. I know, 5 minutes behind, but that's okay, because that band was important too. I'm gonna set these up, and then we're gonna do our official welcome, okay? But I feel like if this isn't a welcome into what we do, oh my goodness. And don't worry, we're gonna come in nice and close because I want to rave about the quality. I mean, seriously, now that you see, first of all, that's not just any yellow diamond, and I gotta figure out how to get these all centered up for you. But this is where the phone lines are gonna go a little crazy. Yes, I love them. They're so vibrant. We have one option here. Well, the option is really gonna be how many do you need? And I really don't say, I understand that I sell fine jewelry for a living. I know that I am not selling necessities in life. I understand that. Although some of us would beg to differ what the, you know, depends on your definition of a necessity. Those of us who really love fine jewelry consider it a necessity. And I think that's appropriate and fine. Here we are with 112-9072, the big wow for today. There are a lot of wows, but there's only one thing that I would say is a wow for each and every person, and men and ladies, because a lot of men have their ears pierced and they need great studs too. And yes, for ladies who have one piercing, 2 or 10 or 13, I don't know who I'm speaking of, but there are some of us that have 13 piercings that need a lot of different earrings. And this is a style that will work everywhere. Everywhere. And you're getting a minimum. Here's what I know we're all about right now. It's a color story. It's the vibrance, it's the beauty, it's the vivid nature of these yellows. And still, you know what? Really propping it up though. I still want you to see it. It's more coming to eye level there. Look what that does. I know we're still giving kind of a bird's eye view. Look at that. That's what you're getting here. Intense diamond cut. They're diamond cut brilliant cushions. They are 50 points at minimum. How about that? And you're getting these beautiful bulky. Bulky is usually a negative thing. I think when we're talking gold, I want bulky gold. Give me bulk. I want my gold in bulk. Look at that. That's not a little tinny little basket with little wires holding it into place. This is a full-on, fully ensconced, fully encapsulated bezel. Yes. Which designer band ring? The last one we had? We have white and rose. White gold. All right, so we have one left on the designer band ring that we just had, one left in rose, one left in white. Yeah. White gold gone. So we have 1 rose gold left in the designer band that we just brought you. So white gold sold out, rose gold 1 left. Whew, what a day. What a day. And what a day and what a moment here to be shopping something as important, as impressive, and as luxury. This is luxury. This is the luxury of vibrant yellows. These are not pale. They are not brown. They are not orangey. They are not greenish. They are yellow. They are yellow. And hello, everybody. Welcome into our big Saturday together. So glad you're with us. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We have 2 hours left, and we have the special of the day. This is so must-have, and no matter who you are, how many piercings you have, how young or mature you may be, these are the earrings you need to have. And that's why I would seriously consider getting more than 1 today, because we will not have anything like this between now and the end of the year, which of course means fall, holiday season, get-togethers, gifting, and more gifting, all of that. And really you don't need an occasion, because this is a stunning earring to give for any and all. And we know how many yellow diamonds we see routinely in rings, even in pendants more often, but matching them up in pairs is also what keeps us limited. I would love to sit here and sell them all day, but we are limited in what we have, which is why I encourage you to dial in very, very early. Okay, so you ready? Big value. It's our top of the hour for a good reason. Top of the hours have to be special in a lot of ways. Has to be quality, has to be universal, has to be something we can all get behind and love, something we've never done before. And I do admire there was a lot of thought put into this, and it would have been probably more economical to put them in a light, tinny, wiry basket setting. You know what I'm talking about? 4 prongs, basket underneath, and a skinny little post. These actually even come with bigger butterflies, which I'll show you. And the fact is, they're gorgeous and bright. This is not about, and I looked at, I don't know how many Tony was up here earlier prepping the show. I probably looked at like 60 pairs of these, and I know that's limited. I know that's limited. I looked at about 120 stones earlier just to make sure they were consistent. Not one varied. They're bright as can be. They're vivid and bright, every single pair. So that's why I hope you can pick these up. And it means that if you get 2 pairs and stack them on your own ears, if you get 3 pairs and give them to all your granddaughters, if you get 5 pairs to give them to your besties and friends in your friendship circle where you go out to lunch every couple of weeks and you want to have something really special for them, whatever it is, this is 50 points, like I said, minimum total carat weight. So you're getting at least 1/4 carat per earring. You're getting at least 50 points. The beauty of the bezel is more than just there's a lot of gold, but it's also about the way that they sit. There's nothing to catch on anything. If you have the little ones tugging at your ears, or maybe not so little ones tugging at your ears, that sounds romantic, you don't have any sharp edges. Nothing to catch, nothing to pull, nothing sharp. So you have the bezel, but it also requires a lot more gold to do that, and we did it willingly because we want to bring you the wow factor. These diamonds deserve, these aren't just light yellows. They're not bad white diamonds that have a hint of yellow. These are your superstars. I mean, quite frankly, I'd call them vivid. I mean, that's the thing. I didn't send each one to GIA and be certified for thousands of dollars, but that's a vivid color. It's as bright as can be, which is, I think, important in a stud because you're further away from it. It's a smaller piece of jewelry than a big old solitaire sitting on your hand. So I want the colors to be more vivid so they show up to the whole world from a long way away, even while they are still a wearable classic style stud. The bezel is what adds so much gold weight to them. We've done that for you because, again, the diamonds are deserving of that. You get the bezels. They're only yellow gold. There's only one choice to make is how many. Seriously, I mean, how many do you want? How many pairs do you want to get your hands on? And for resale, for gifting, for yourself, if you're stacking, they look gorgeous as a 2nd, 3rd, 4th piercing as well, but they will not stick around, I can tell you that much, because they are such an unbelievable price tag. And I think we'd be fair knowing that, again, for anybody who's new, they're natural. It's why we highlight it. I don't just mean natural diamonds, then treat them to get the color. I'm talking about natural yellows. They came out of the earth in that color. And that's why it's such a wow. Designer, yes, this is like Mother Nature's couture because it's not just a light, slight yellow. It's vibrant and beautiful and rich. They are so, the cutting is amazing. They could be a cushion cut and a regular cushion and not give you the wow factor of sparkle. They sparkle. And wait till you see these on the ear. And you've got a chance to pick up as many as you need. We're not even putting a limit on quantity. And they're consistent. And they're designer. And we have 4 people. 4 shoppers. Now, those 4 shoppers that are already ready to go, as I'm about to show them, and I know they're going to dance a little bit, but I want you to see that upright. Look at that. Woo! Stud built right. Post centered. Also, I'm going to show you it's got a nice oversized backing as well. Let me pop one on the ear for you so you start to get a better idea of the color. Even from a distance, they're going to be so vibrant. Look at this. And again, it's a stud. It's not meant to be a huge oversized earring. It's a stud. But the bezel, that makes all the magic. Not only all the things that I've already mentioned about the fabulous, you know, no catching, no prongs, the extra gold weight that's making the bezel, but the fact is that it makes the diamond look double what it already is. So if you're getting, yes, if you're getting quarter carats, they actually look like 50 pointers in each ear. So they're going to look like 1 carat's total weight. And just imagine how beautiful they'd be stacked. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th, whatever appears, like anywhere, even up in the helix. If you want to put those there, you may. So it really is the size that works everywhere. Let's go back up close and let's talk a little bit about the price tag, because I think that's what's keeping everybody off the lines here, thinking, well, big vibrant yellows, I'm understanding where those go, especially when they're ensconced in gold like that is. Those are findings that cost about $850 right now. I'm not kidding. The gold alone without the diamonds. If you supplied the diamonds and went to a downtown wholesaler like I could take you to, like go to A&A, they're the best. And you know what? I'll be there tonight. Like, again, this is really, really cool. But those are $850 for those findings. Those are $850 for the findings, for the gold. That's because gold's so high. So we went that extra mile so you could have the luxury through and through. Don't want to put a really good diamond in a bad setting or a light setting. Here's what I'm going to do instead of, I know, they should be $39.99 a pair. I get it. We really want to get, I mean, you heard my quantity. I have, and that's limited. Because when you see, I know somebody's already taken 5 pairs. Somebody's already claimed 5 pairs. They've got them reserved for themselves. And they're unaware. But they probably have watched me, and they probably know TVON, and they probably know that if it's the top of the hour I've been talking about all week and I'm excited about, then there's going to be an amazing value. Probably better than you even have in mind. And we're getting busier and busier and busier. And I'm going to tell you right now, as a yellow gold girl, I'm a yellow gold lover. A lot of us are right now. When gold is high end, people want yellow gold. As someone who loves yellow gold, that is the power. It looks like an 18-karat yellow gold, but brilliant, but sparkling, but vibrant. Diamonds. Diamonds are so rare, and we know that the colors of diamonds are what? 100,000 times more rare than their white diamond counterparts, and that includes all the colors. So you are giving something. You are getting something that is special and rare and unique, and that would cost you probably 5 times that price anywhere else for natural. I know there's a lot of treated and man-made and faux. There's a lot of treated and enhanced diamonds out there. I get that. This is not. This is the real deal, and they're not even $39.99. You need to get a pair, at least one. I would say get a few pairs, and you'll be glad you did. But it's not going to be $3,000 for the pair. I really need to make these affordable. I've been working for the price tag. I've been working on the price tag for literally a week. A week tomorrow. That's when I started really working with management to see how we could do this top of the hour and make it possible and give you a summertime sale gift. And it's 10% off wherever I end up, which is not $3,000 or $29 or $19. I'm telling you, these are the earring to have, and we are going to be very busy on the phone line, so the faster you dial, the better off you are. You need to get as many. Only yellow gold, you're getting at least, if you get 60 points, if you get 75 points, that may happen, but the key is this: the color is consistent. And I checked them all before the show. It is consistency, and that is what I'm so proud of. Quality and consistency through and through. What if we did $14.99 for a pair of earrings like that? Steal. That's a steal. And all we need to do right now is go even lower and completely wow you, get you as many as you need. It's all we've got to do here. It is so outstanding. Look at this again. Oh yeah, we're gonna show them all the different ways here. On the hand, look at that. On the ear, okay, I probably need to take out a second piercing. Should I do that? Should we actually take out, maybe we need to do that. Should we? I could show you a couple of them together. Look at this. Watch the pair together. The consistency that you have here is undeniable. You can wear them also at an angle. That's the thing I love to do here as well with a, when we have cushion cuts like this, I love to put them on squared off or at an angle, and you can see both there. See how when you angle it a little bit, like I've done on the right side, you see how it gives you a little more height? So you can do that as well. Really kind of angle it how you like, or what kind of fits the ear better. But what an incredible, incredible pair of earrings. This value is going to be better than even, they're not going to be $1,499. I'm telling you, you got to have them. Look Look at this. I mean, that consistency, when you see them straight up like that, that consistency of color, that mirror finishing, and now I fingerprinted them, but the mirror finishing on the bezel, the fact you have a bezel big enough to show a fingerprint is kind of amazing here. And we're going to take them all the way on down. That side profile shows you the gold. I mean, there's just nothing like it. And that vibrancy is what makes them so special. And we're busy and busy and busy, doesn't even cover it. Let's make them better than even $1,000. What if we take them down to $9.99 a pair? With your extra discount, that's $100 extra off. Hold that thought. Where's my other one? Hold on, I got another pair here. I brought out a couple pairs, so I'm going to find my other pair. I have no idea what I did with them because I want to show you the backings as well. They're nice oversized backings that you're getting too. They're butterflies, but they're nice oversized butterfly backings, so I'll show those to you as well. But it's going to be a lot better. Here they are. It's going to be a lot better than you can ever imagine because we're going to keep on going. I know we could sell them all out. We could sell them. We almost are there, I think. We've got a halfway. Okay, we're halfway there already to sell out just from folks that are saying, I need to have one. I'm getting one before they sell out. I know how this works. Look at this. This is the butterfly. Look at the size of that backing. This is no small feat here. Look at, there's another one here, and look at the backing there. That's that oversized butterfly backing that we love with that little, see that disc stopper in the back? That's what, because with a bigger earring, especially with that gold, you have that tendency where they want to fall a little bit forward on the ear. That will not happen. We made sure we put in these nice oversized backings that you see there. So with that stopper in the back before that little butterfly gets going, so you actually have, that way they're going to sit up perfectly out to the world, okay? So you've got your full facing earring. They're not $9.99. Come on in. If you were thinking about one, get two. If you were thinking about two, get four. Honestly, you're going to be glad you have these when it's late November and you don't want to deal with stores and you're worried about who you're shopping with online or elsewhere or a catalog or a TV network you've never shopped with before because you're wondering if what you're going to get is going to resemble at all what it looks like on TV, a catalog, online, and a photograph, right? The only way to know, the only way to get your quality covered is to shop with us, and we will never steer you wrong. And this is better than $8.99. I'm telling you, for holiday gifting, it's a no-brainer. It's easy, it's simple, it's really, really, really going to be good for everybody. I mean, even men and ladies, honestly. Stud earrings like this, high-end, well-made, lots of gold, and they're not $888. They're not $799. They're not going to be $777. As if we needed to make this value any better than $3,999, which should sell every single last one out, and we're not doing that. It is so important to take advantage of these while they're here, before they sell out, because operators are already on the lines. They're selling them out like crazy. And we don't have that many operators, and you need to come on in, get your spot in line. There will be a little bit of wait time, but just a little bit. We've only got about a 10-second wait time right now. And we are doing better than $777. And I think we know what that means. You're going backwards 10%. So it's a savings on each and every pair that you choose and each and every pair that you place an order for. And it's better than $777. Huge value right now, all solid gold. That's already. The diamonds are free. And you're getting a sale price on the gold. Because right now, you heard me say it, the findings alone are $850 a piece, a pair. So instead of getting a $777 deal with those incredible diamonds, you get a better offering. They're not going to be even $700. We're blowing them out for $699 while they last. And they will be $70 off that price. So $629. Yes, per pair, $629, and this is not a regular standard yellow diamond. They are natural, they are beautiful, they are fancy cut. They are also the vibrant, bright color that we love. It's like a neon color, but I don't mean green. There's no green whatsoever. There's no brown or orange at all. This is a pure sunshine, vibrant yellow. And we're really busy because $629 gets you a pair. And a little over $1,200 gets you two pairs, and you have them for life. They are that go-to. I mean, is a stud earring ever going out of style? I don't think so. Is a stud earring ever something that you go, no, I can't wear those today. It wouldn't be appropriate today. I'm just casual. Today I'm just going to the office. Today I'm just running errands. Today I'm not even leaving the house. It's never not appropriate for a stud earring. It's always the right time. You take them, you wear them, you leave them in. It's kind of like our DBTY, but for an earring, where you're probably going to get them, rip open that box, put them on, and never take them off, except every now and then you want to just take them off, give them a good cleaning, right? Dip them in, they're diamonds, so they're really tough. You can do the ultrasonics, you can dip them in one of those, dip trays if you want to. You can just give them a good soap and water scrub, whatever you want to do, but they are the ultimate diamond earring. It's like, again, very high level. If that was a white diamond stud, true story, I looked up today, and I encourage you to do the same because I couldn't find a natural yellow diamond alternative. I did a worldwide search on the World Wide Web, and I could not find an alternative in a natural yellow diamond anywhere near this quality. But I did find 50-point white diamond studs, which again, not as important. Not nearly as important. I found a 50-point total weight white diamond stud in a regular wiry basket. You got to understand, these are not a wire basket. These are not the basket settings with the 4 prongs. They are so much more involved, so much heavier gold weight than that. But you also have to remember that those 50-point, at least the affordable ones I could find, the most affordable I could find, they were still $1,950 for a 50-point white diamond. That was for a white diamond in a tinny little mounting. That kind of mounting, the wire baskets only cost about $300. That's still a lot. When I started in the business, you could get away with a set of findings for an earring stud for about $50, $60. Now they're $350 for just the wiry baskets. This is the ultimate level, and it's such a high-end look, and yet it is a high-end stone, and they're $629. Everyone can think you spent thousands and thousands of dollars. Where'd you find them? Did you have them custom made? Are they a special order? Did you go through that big designer run rodeo that actually requires you to custom order them, pay in advance, wait 8 weeks, get them then delivered to the store? You got to pick them up. Instead, they're going to your house, free shipping. No sizing is needed here. No gold color is possible here. So it's really free shipping and the fabulous ability to have them arrive home and just love them even more than you ever can imagine, because yeah, they look great on TV, but when you see the brilliance in person, when they really move, you really get a sense of, okay, that's just something that I know nobody else in the world can do. It's our power of buying. It's our power of relationships that go back literally decades and decades and decades with the best in the business, from wholesalers to designers to jewelers to, again, the very, very best. And we are so proud to bring you those stones. So $629 a pair. We're going to give it a final 60 seconds because we don't have that many left. And once they sell out, we know we can't recap them. We can't bring it back. And I would think, I know it's only August, but you do want to think about gifting because this will not be here going forward. So think about gift opportunities. Think about affordability because, again, oh, thank you so much. I know I'm hearing from a lot of you that are saying, I'm going to get them for a second piercing. Yay, that's how I would wear them too. I actually have a necklace. It was actually gifted to me from TVON. It's actually a necklace that matches this. Do you remember there was a lot of you, I know it was a bestseller many years ago. It was a cushion cut square yellow diamond necklace. It was like a great station style. This is the match to that necklace, and they would be beautiful. Second, third, I think that's that versatile style where they would work higher up on the ear as well as a primary piercing. You can't say that about everything. And so here they are, no matter where you want to put them. They are so stunning. Thank you to everybody who's shopping them today. We've got the big oversized backings. You're going to be very impressed. You're going to be impressed, and I think you're going to do one of those, wait, look back at the invoice and go, huh, how much did I spend on those? How is that possible? How is that possible that I was able to get that pair of earrings for that price of $629? Well, you're shopping at the right place. We know that. You're shopping at the right time, too. It's so much about timing, and that is all about just today, just what we have left. I know I'm looking to sell it. We still have some backed up calls. We're still getting there. I try to time it as best I can, but I never know how many people are taking how many pairs on the phone lines, and I let our operators do their thing because they are busy at the moment. So this is a perfect moment to take advantage of your new favorite yellow diamond studs. Probably our only. I don't think there's going to be like a whole wardrobe of yellow diamond studs. I think we're lucky if we can own one in a lifetime. You're getting that chance now to pick these up. And with that said, we're also going to be halfway through the show with still Tanzanites to show you. I've got one Tanzanite ring. It's a 7-carat 06 round. I do have that Diaspore, which I know so many of you missed out on the Diaspore last night. It's gone. We have a Morganite. Could be a gents or ladies. Lots of gold weight in our Morganite today. We've got Russian Demontoid on discount. We have a couple pieces from earlier still also available. So this is the time. Pick up your yellow. And I didn't even come close. I was supposed to zoom in even closer. Look at this. This is even closer. We can get, look at that. That is just so amazing, is it not? And no matter how far away you go, we could go back, 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 back. And look, they still have that vibrance. That's what I'm saying. It's so important with an earring. You know, not everyone's going to be super up close to our earrings, and we know that they're an earring that is a stud, so we know it's not these big wind chime drops. We understand that. So it becomes more important. It's why I was so serious about if we have to have fewer, let's do fewer, but let's keep the quality higher. And let's show the most vibrant quality out there. If that was a, certified stone that was a big 1 carat in a ring, it would be called a vivid yellow. It would be a fancy vivid yellow. That's the kind of quality we're bringing. So again, 50 points minimum total. The bezel set is what makes them. I know they look like 1 carats. I understand that. If I wish, you know what I should have done? I should have brought out the 1 carat white diamonds because these are bigger. The 1 carat white diamonds I have that are double the size, they're not in bezels. And the 1 carat white diamonds I have in the basket setting, they are actually a smaller look than this. This is a good size earring for a stud, right? A stud is only supposed to be so big. And yet, this is really, truly, it's a bigger look than what you get in our 1 carat white diamonds in the basket setting. Baskets is where it's open with the prongs. This is bezel, which is what creates that big gold polished border around it. And also the beauty of the side profile. All that's mirror finished gold. The centered post, so you can wear it square or at an angle if you want to. $629 is the price because you're still taking 10% off. This value as well. So no matter what, you get that discount, you get that value. If you're a first timer, if you're a first time shopper today, this would be, I would just selfishly, I would love for this to be your first purchase because I know you're going to be back again and again and again and again. And there's a lot of belief out here that we do certain things even like more impactful than others, and our yellow diamond deals are beyond. And again, natural yellow diamonds. I'm not just talking about natural diamonds that are treated. They aren't heated, they aren't irradiated, no treatment whatsoever. And so that's what makes this color such a big moment. Usually you've got to give them some help to get that kind of intensity and saturation. We did not. We bring you the natural yellows, natural pinks, natural blues, natural greens, natural chameleons, yes. I can go on the stones themselves. It's going to be kind of tough, but I can go ahead and show you the millimeter size right now with the millimeter gauge. I had them up to the ear as well. We can do that again if that helps out. But the millimeter across the way here is going to be, and that includes the bezel. So that's going to be 4.5. Yeah, it looks like it is a little over 4 by 4. Yeah, little over. It was like 4.25 millimeters. So that's going to be your overall. So that's really important to take advantage of. And there again, side profile and the back. So you can see that's not a little bit of gold the way that's done. And that's solid, setting those stones up. So that's really what's so important. Again, they're still not even facing up to your eye level. They just get even more vibrant thanks to that brilliant cut cushion. So well done, everybody. Thank you so much. And let's also show you, I got this Diaspore coming up. It's a good one. The Diaspore is going to be a 285. Let's take a look at that. And keep calling. So I have operators who are going to let me know. I know someone's keeping track back there. So Andy's going to let me know when those are sold out. That's amazing. I still can't believe it. Yellow diamonds, natural. Look at that. Oh boy. Now we're seeing the reds and the purples come through on a Diaspore. Here's our one source. Color changing, phenomenal gem. Wow, and a new setting for us too. Setting the baguettes east to west on the sides. Love that. Oh, how perfect. Also think about that too. We had that yellow diamond band recently. You know what, we had 2 yellow diamond bands. We had the pear shapes and then we had the cushion. So if you did get that yellow diamond band ring, you know, the one with the cushion cut squares across the way, it was yeah, that would be a perfect match. So what a beautiful way to go. And again, I just think everyone needs the studs. Start with the studs and go from there. But here we go. 112-9052 is next. And here we are also at the halfway point of the show. So if you have any questions about what you've seen earlier or want to make a request, please do that. Get those requests in so we can work on bringing those out for you. Why not save for this summertime Saturday? We love to do that. Here we are. This is so outstanding, isn't it? The color change is a 285. It's an oval, but it's still bringing all the colors. The greens, the goldens, yellows, pinks, and purples, and reds. And this one, 285, 41 points in diamonds. The baguettes on the sides are amazing. I'm thrilled. Thrilled we can have this kind of lineup on a Saturday. It just gives me so much pleasure to bring you these types of beauties. 41 points is that diamond weight among 4. So yeah, I think I can do that math. They're figured 10 points and you get a bonus somewhere. 10 points in those individual baguettes that you have. Outstanding piece of jewelry. I love it in the yellow, stays in the yellow. That'll go with your yellow diamonds. The yellow gold band, those beautiful bright whites. Here's what it looks like. It's going to anchor it. This is what we've been seeing of late. Even last night, the round had a similar setting because it had the round diamonds on the sides. Remember that? So we love to see it. Look at that. Reds even from this distance away. Thank you so much. So we're getting low on the yellow diamond studs, of course. We've got a last call. Here we are also, keep in mind, we've got the halfway point of the show's already come and gone. So now we get to do something wild with this one because I'm taking into great consideration that I had so many of you reach out between the end of last night's show and this morning, which wasn't a lot of time, but still a ton of people reached out in that time saying, please tell me you still have that round. The round is gone from last night, of course. But this is the next best thing here. And I'm going to help you with a value. As a matter of fact, I like to do this after we had a little, a little longer presentation there with the yellow diamond studs. So I like to make sure that we can bring you another value and kind of if anybody kind of was in that yellow diamond phase or haze a little bit and, you know, had to be on that for a couple minutes to get everyone through, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this $59.99 ring and I'm going to put it on the auction block, which will be the first of the day, probably the only of the day, probably. Who knows? It's a live show. We don't know. I don't schedule these things. We go with the flow. And now we're going with the low. We're going with a new price because I'm going to get away from $6,000 because I guess kind of have that feeling after you do the yellow diamonds, there's a little lull, and I want to make sure that we can wow. I know the stone's going to wow you, but we got to make sure the value does too. So I'm going to let you price it. And we're not going to start at $5,000, which is already a $1,000 savings. We'll keep on going, and yes, on the auctions, you'll save 10% off as well. But it's not going to be 5 or 4. I'm thinking 35, but let's go even lower. Not even 35. How about $3,000 to start? And those diamonds are massive. They are baguettes. We love that. And you get this. This is part of that museum collection of Diaspore where you're seeing greens, the kiwi greens. It's almost like a bright aqua blue green at times. There's a bronze, a champagne. It is your neutral stone that goes with everything, but it's so rare. And it's not going to be 3,000. Let's get everybody on the phone lines. I want to get a lot of people in to the possibility of Diaspore. I think it's for a lot of us still kind of a new venture, a new idea. I wouldn't say it's a household name status piece yet, but it's working its way there. But Tanzanite was the same way. One source discovered in the late 60s. It took decades for it to really become the household name that it is today. I don't know if there's really going to be enough of this material to become that well known, which just makes it even more rare because it is more rare and it does change color. It's a phenomenal gem. You're just already seeing all the glorious colors together in one light. And it's not going to be $3,000. Let's go $2,500. All right. Nobody at 25. $10 increments, by the way. I tell you, I don't think we're going to do 25, Tony. It's quiet. I know this is what happens after you spend a couple minutes on a diamond deal, especially one at that level. It's like status. It's all those things. We got to just go lower. $2,000. Consider your wish granted on amazing jewelry, even better value. $2,000 to start on a 285. Pristine, clean, bright as can be. Ultimate high level as far as the color change is concerned. When you're starting to see red, we're only in one light, and yet you're seeing all these amazing colors come through at one time when you shouldn't be. And how about 2,000? Let's see if that does it. Nobody. Okay. Well, this is what happens after a yellow diamond spectacular. A lot of people are going, oh, I think I'm done shopping. We cannot be done yet. 2,000? No. 1,900? Let's try it. Jason, you taking more studs over there? All right. They're continuing to march towards sellout. We've still got diamond studs going out. We are looking at 1,900 on the ring. I'm still awaiting an open. How about 18? How about 17? How about 16? Oh, goodness, this is getting crazy. What about, oh, I cannot do this, can I? Let's do it. $1,500. Let's do it. And yes, Zine, go ahead. Okay, I think white gold. All right, sounds good. All right. 15, no open, 60 seconds. That's not going to stay here. It's a $6,000 ring. We have tumbled, and now we're at $1,500, but we don't have it opened yet. So now is the time. That's why that clock's up there. Oh, wait, there's $150 off if you win it, so it'd be $1,350 instead of $15. This is wrong. Let's just speed through that clock and hope nobody bids. For the sake of TVON in our future, let's hope nobody bids on that. That is a loss. That is one colossal loss. In that what you take to make it, which is what we know because we made it, so we understand the cost of the piece and what went into it, especially with those really large diamonds that you have and the baguettes on the side. And then the stone's where the money is. I know the diamonds are great and the gold is a lot, but it's the stone. The stone is really the wow. And we're verifying. I sure hope we get a lot of people on this one. That's what's intended. But again, when you talk about a piece, it's either got to go this way. It's either got to get nobody or a lot of bidders. Because either nobody bids and we move on and pretend it never happened, or we get a lot of bidders and move that $1,500 up, closer to the $6,000 that it should be today. Because that is museum level. Sure, I'll try it on again and we may have the open, and that's a ring that, you know, it's one of those specialty pieces, and I know it's unusual. We've never seen it before, to run the baguettes aligned like this in that east to west, so they go out from the center, out to the sides, perfectly center that piece, anchor it, keep it all centered up. I mean, it really is like a bookend style is what those two baguettes provide on the sides, and we are looking for 15. Well, this is not what I expected. Okay, so shall we move on, or do we have the open? And if we got the open, I'm going to have a world of hurt here, because this is a huge departure from the cost. That's as simple as I can make it. And I think we know that because a gold band will run you more than that these days. So yeah, you take out all the good stuff like the stone and the diamonds, it's going to be more than that for the gold band. So here we are at, you do have 15? Yes, 1,500 has been bid. Reminder, it's a $10 increment. And reminder, you're taking 10% off, which right now equates to a $150 discount off of that current bid, which is the open, and that's all we've got. So it'll be last call. Well, this is what happens after a big top of the show special. So here's where we're gonna go. we're not just gonna say we're done at the yellow diamonds. We've got other jewelry pieces to move as well. We've got this gorgeous 2 carat 85 here now. It does have the open, so it will sell, so we do know that. No hope of calling tomorrow and hoping it's still available. It's going out today. So now is the time to dial in. We're at $1,500 only. We're looking for $1,510. Reminder, you would still, for that little bit of advance in the price, you'd still be going backwards a ways because you've got that 10%. And yes, that's applying to auctions as well. So no need to worry about, is it a great deal? It's a great deal because you're not even paying for the gold band right now, and you got all the extras with it as well that are highly valuable. So let's give it a final 2 minutes and we'll send it out, and bye-bye Diaspore. I guess that is we are going to see our last there. I do have a big pair of earrings. We did bring the Radiant earlier as well. Hi, Mary. Mary, I had pink morganites yesterday. So, Mary, let me know if you want to see them, if you missed them. I don't know if you watched the show last night, but we had pink morganite studs last night. And they are, you know what, Mary, I think you might like them. So if you did not, but it sounds like you watched last night, so I'm not sure. So if you did not see the trillions, let me know. We can bring those out. If you saw them and don't need to see them, let me know. But I did have morganites last night on the show. And they were stud earrings. They were trillions with a diamond halo. And they were, actually, maybe they sold. No, never mind. We may not be able to do that. I think those were auctioned. So yeah, Mary, I'll have to check for you and see if we have anything else. Imperial studs? No, not in pink imperials. Don't think so. But I'll check. So we have 1 minute left. Nobody else? All right. So it sounds like this is going out 15. We may not even need the final minute. But again, yours to enjoy. Certainly a lot of savings there at $13.50 would be the actual price paid right now if you do decide to get in on that deal. And I hope you will. We will do some recaps of some of our pieces from earlier in case you did miss the earlier parts of the show. Want to do some recaps for you. We had some amazing Tanzanite studs that I don't know how they're still here. We have an hour and 19 minutes left to go in our Saturday. We see you tomorrow, and that's it until Wednesday night. So keep that in mind. I've got turquoise. We do have a Russian amantoid that is a 2 carat stone, so we will share that with you as well. And then any other requests you have, get those into me so we can help you out and get you that savings. Look at this morganite ring we have. This one's new. We have a new morganite. That's it feels like a signet ring. It's funny, when that's a bigger size, it feels like a gent's ring, but when it's a smaller size, it feels like a really good, like a really heavy gold ladies signet style, doesn't it? But with a stone. We also have a Paraiba, good size Paraiba is gonna be coming up today. 4 seconds, 1,500 once, twice, 3 times, that's it? All right, that is not what I expected, but hey, it's gone. Congratulations, well done there. And then here it is. This is just a fun one. It's museum, it's carat 97, it's Russian amantoid, 1119962. Sure hope everyone didn't leave us after the yellow diamonds, because we got more. Look at this. I have got more to tantalize you with. It's a carat 97 technically. It's 18 karat gold, 2-tone in a bridge. There's a brand new low, plus it's discounted 10%. So I figured, well, if you're ever gonna bring a piece like this out, you might as well bring it out when it's 10% extra off. And here it is, $19,999 is an incredible value for the stone. It's our carat 97 Russian demantoid. Had a big stone in Namibian material last week, gone. Well, this is the big stone in the Russian, which was the original find of this material, very much known for an actual inclusion that makes it more valuable. Not an inclusion you see, at least not with your naked eye. You can see it with a loop. It's called the horsetail inclusion. It's something that only happens with the Russian stone. So when that's present, it authenticates its origin as Russia, and that tends to be the rarest of the demantoid world, which is already a rare. Listen, it's a stone, if you have any demantoid whatsoever, it's rare. It is rare, no matter where it comes from or what it looks like. It's just the Russians are that step up with that big size, diamond weight at 52 points in the yellows and 95 in the white, in a bridge setting style. Just here to tell you that it's under $10,000 today, and well under. Not $99.99, not $89.99. This is a brand new low. I told you, I think I've even had this as low as $88.88 in the past. But in an effort to get it even lower, here today, and make it the new low and the best of and the all-time crazy price, we're going to do it right now for $7,999, and you'll get $800 off that, so it'll be $7,200 instead. So even better. So that would be the best, I would say the best value, besides our yellow diamond studs, which are pretty remarkable. This is really impressive. There's that yellow diamond stripe, if you will, 2 rows that goes all the way through, side to side, and that'll be an extra $800 off. So just want to remind you, we do have turquoise, and we also have that heart-shaped pink zircon that we showed you earlier. We've got pink sapphire, emerald bracelets. You know what other zircon's really good? This golden yellow, that's pretty important too. And so good, I would say it would even look great with your yellow diamond studs you picked up. I don't have a yellow diamond that is 8 carats in size, so my next best thing is this. This is the next best option. It's our yellow zircon. 1125681 is your item number here. That's gonna be our 8 carat 30. Golden yellow. It's got that intense saturated color, much like our yellow diamonds did. There's a new discount on this one. It's set with 71 points in diamonds around it as well. We still have up and coming here a very large, very impressive blue wing block D you're going to see. That is, oh boy. Well, we've seen some fancy cuts of late in rounds. That one is Glitterati Central. So we'll see that coming up for you. And this one's gonna be better than even, no, I'm not gonna do $59.99. We got a sales show to run here. We got discounts to make. We got inventory to move. And we've got an hour and 15 to do it. So let's make this even more interesting. Right now, this price going down, well below what it's been before in the past. And it's not gonna be $59. $49, $39, $29. That's pretty impressive for a stone this size. Let's take a look at it on the hand and see what it's all about. That is well, tell me that doesn't look impressive and important right there on the hand. Look what that does. Lights up. And zircon is natural. It's not that zirconia. They are not related. Zirconias are just simulants. They just are meant to look like diamonds. This is a very special stone that looks better than a diamond. Zircon, better, double refraction. Diamonds are great, but they're singly refractive. This is double. So you get that really impressive style. You can see the color just play. The movement of the light run all the way through it. It's not 29 or 25. We're going to go even lower than that. It is a big Saturday afternoon. I mean, almost afternoon everywhere. So we are so excited to have this one even reduced beyond 25 or 24 or 23. How about $22.99 instead? And your price tag at checkout is a little over $2,000. You've got it for a killer value there. $830 in a yellow gold setting. It does stay in the yellow gold. We will size it for you. So that is one that you should, I hope, consider, especially if you love the big zircons. We did see that heart-shaped pinky Padparasha color in a zircon earlier. That was lovely. I do want to remind you about the Tanzanite earrings and the Paraiba. The Paraiba trillion cut. Also the radiant 14 karat Diaspore if you want to go bigger. We've got that. The Sapphire Bangle as well. It's just, again, it's your world. We're just showing you all all the jewelry to give it color and liveliness and luxury. That's what we're doing. Now we've got Tanzanite studs to recap here. Let me do that. These are more than a stud, I would say. This is more of a button style earring with those emerald cuts. So we'll do that next. That's going to be a little over $2,000 for that ring. Please enjoy that stone. I think that's kind of a silly statement. I think you know you're going to enjoy it once you get that home. It is a beautiful, rich color. It's about as saturated as it gets. It even has that extra, you see that diamond-shaped facet? Usually a table facet on a cushion is rectangular. It follows the lines of the stone. Here it's that diamond-shaped table facet, so a little more impressive. Let's go back and look at these, because this is still a little bit shocking to me that we have this Tanzanite earring still here. It was 112-9089, and I know we had some great studs yesterday that were much smaller. I think we may still have the yellow gold round stud from yesterday. This is giving you a bigger wow factor here because they are emerald cuts surrounded in the baguettes, all tapered, 18 carats solid gold as well. And that's going to be a one pair situation. I'm not into recaps unless it's something I really believe has got to go. I got to believe that there just wasn't a lot of audience to see it earlier, because otherwise they'd be gone. It's just that simple. It's a 352 carat weight. They look larger. I will say 18 karat solid gold, carat 44 is the diamond weight. Some of the largest diamond weight we've seen, even when we do the 22 and the 25 carat drops that we have in Tanzanite, those usually have 20 or 30 points in diamonds, not a carat and a half like you're getting here. So this is a spectacular setting style, finished on the inside. That's also 18 karat gold. Everything that touches your skin is 18 karat gold. Very important, I believe, in an earring as someone who's sensitive to the alloys. It's usually not gold you're allergic to. If you react to gold at all and you're going, I don't get it, it's real gold. Well, real gold still is mixed with other metals. So sometimes we're reacting to the alloys, which are the other metals that are mixed in. And so that's something you don't have to really worry about as much when it's 18 karat gold, because it's 75% pure. So this is what they look like from a distance. Do want to give you the measurement here. And I know it's a ½ inch, but let's take a look at that on the hand, because that's a great statement to make. Then we'll put it up on the ear for you and get you a better value than, no, they're not even $3,000. So huge value here on the earring. You're about to see them on the ear. So one more time, just to take a look at that size from a distance away to appreciate what they're going to look like when you put them on. And center post, so you can still wear them east to west, north to south, or even at an angle if you want to, whatever fits best on your lobe. But they're actually better than even $2,999. They're down to $26.99 instead. I still can't believe it. I just can't get over that value that you have there. And we'll go back and show you up close one more time. So $26.99, discount away, 10% off that price as well. They're gorgeous. Yeah, they're pretty gorgeous, aren't they? They look good. So $26.99. And then turquoise. I've got one turquoise, one Cuprian rubellite. Look at this Cuprian. Look at that. That's a rubellite, purpley pink color. We've got also the turquoise here, Sleeping Beauty variety. Look at that. Very nice. I love the substance to the band around that one. We've got our Paraiba Trillion, that bright as bright can be green Trillion Paraiba. That's not one you want to miss. Look at this. That's the Trillion cut there. That one's our 2 carat pluser. That's a 261, item number 9076. And then let me know. We're almost done with our jewelry for the day. So we showed you a lot in the first hour. So second hour kind of got with the yellow diamonds. It was all about the yellow diamonds. And now we're just getting into some recaps here. And then we've got a Tanzanite to show you. And we're just about there, and we've got an hour and 9 minutes remaining. So time to pick up the phone and let us know what you'd like to see before we go, and what you need a discount on before the summer sale is bye-bye. That's very important. Okay, coming up, let's get to our turquoise. We've got a one only here. It's 1128488. Those are just my recaps. This one, by the way, is down to $32.99. So another recap there, a recap moment in that solid, fully finished, great under gallery, a very wide band, and a large, I don't know how that can still be here. It's just too beautiful of a bright green. And to have copper content, being Paraiba, greens and blue greens, you can call them all Paraiba, same with the purples. So to get all of that incredible, that's just, it's like, you feel like you're traveling through the stone because it's so vibrant. And the way that Trillion is cut, this is stunning. All right, let's move on to our turquoise. So that's a recap as well. And then here we go with the turquoise Sleeping Beauty variety. There you go. That's a cushion cut in the elongated cushion. That's 8488. That is our 291 cushion cut turquoise. And it does have 48 points in diamonds. And you got a lot of them on the sides. Take a look at that detail. So we do the split shank, and then we add a couple extra diamonds in between that split style shank, and then you go to the halo all the way around it. This is not our green Paraiba. Instead, it's a 291 Sleeping Beauty with 48 points in diamonds, and that will be for one collar. And we did put some really ample, you see that gold, here's your inside. That's solid. So I get this question a lot, and it makes sense because if you know turquoise, to get big Sleeping Beauties in bigger sizes like this, they get very expensive very fast. 291 is the carat weight, and you got that 48 points around it. White gold is how it stays. It's oftentimes asked, well, but is that like most, when you see big slabs or the appearance of big slabs of turquoise, a lot of times it's actually something we call stabilized or reconstituted. That's not the case here. This is turquoise through and through, and that is essential to remember, because otherwise that's a price tag we normally see. I mean, the Sleeping Beauty is the best out there. It's actually one of the rare stones where the very best in the world comes from a United States source, because that Sleeping Beauty mine was, I mean, it's still there, but it's closed. So there's still the area. I've driven through it. I've been there. I've visited the site of the Sleeping Beauty mine in Arizona. And I got to say that you just, it's a wish now. It's a wish list item to get anything big in quality Sleeping Beauty where the color is pure like this is, because that's what you're getting here. It's pure color, pure robin's egg blue. I'm going to show it on the hand here as well, because you got to see the size, and we'll blow it out. It's supposed to be $39.99. And again, pure straight on through, solid turquoise. We'll make it really simple and easy here. First caller can take it for only $14.99. And that'll be another discount of $150. So $13.49 instead at checkout. And here we are with just a couple minutes to go in this hour. At the top of the hour is when we're going to see that enormous Tanzanite, a 7-carat round that is brilliant as can be. Don't forget about the, I don't know how the Tanzanite earrings in that trillion Paraiba are here, but they are. They will not be here for long. You know those are going to find a home before the show ends. So also let us know. I need requests. I have one more piece to show you from the entire Saturday showcase here. That's not true. I've got two. So I've got the Rubelite. Oh, and the Tanzanite top of the hour is obviously going to happen. We're doing this at the top of the hour. Just got to wait a few more minutes. Seriously? We've seen rounds, but not that. Look at that round. 7+ carats in size. Calling all Tanzanite lovers here at the end of Blue Wing Block D. And what else? Well, I can always bring out more bangles. We do have that sapphire piece still hanging out from earlier with all the different colors of sapphire. I do have an incredible rubelite. Let me know on this turquoise, and then let's see who wants the morganite, because we got some morganite action here and a lot of gold, rose gold. This just feels so appropriate for ladies who love a lot of gold. I mean, I get a lot of questions about the signet ring all the time, and obviously we can make that and customize it for you. But a lot of you say, just make that, but with a big gem presence, and that's what this kind of feels like. 1129050 is the item number on our morganite, and it is pink as pure pink can be. Gorgeous pure pink color. I'm gonna have to start diving into Sunday's selection here. We got a lot of great jewelry coming your way here if I dive into that. So we're gonna do that for you as well. We'll get you all set up, but if you'd like to just tell us what you'd like to see, we're all ears here as well. So get those requests in before we go. But here is the 206 cushion cut square, private collection, pure pink, diamonds ramping up around it. It goes whoop, look at that, it's like a ramp. See that? It's like a diagonal from the side, and then it wraps up and around. The same thing happens opposite the other side. So you've got this still halo effect with the diamond weight of 36 points, and we still finish it on the inside. Could be gents or ladies. You've got the designer clover details. It is all mirror finish first, then an additional undergallery is added, and we've got the rose gold only here. It's a great combination with the pink, and that's a pure pink of that morganite. So here we go, big val. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do this. Tell me what you want to pay. Tell me. It's a stunning morganite. These are the kinds of morganites that, although morganite's tricky to find in any variety, color, shape, origin, the pinks, it is just a friendly reminder. This is usually a stone that has a light peachy. It's a light, kind of a like light salmon color, if you will. It's a pretty distinctive color, like a light peachy pink. When we go into the private collection here of TVON, we get into stones that are not what you see everywhere else. Even though this is a rare stone to find anywhere, it tends to be, we're going to go that higher level, that higher range, and that's when these pinks come involved. There's no peach, there's no orange, there's no brown. It's not a salmon color, it's a pure pink, like a diamond. Like what we would see in a gorgeous pink diamond is what you're getting here. And we're going to go ahead. I know $49.99 is too much. I get it. It's too much. It's a new price. It's one of those that, sure, you could take $500 off, and we appreciate that. But it's got to go lower. If we're going to get this done, and we got like 63 minutes here, and we got to move a lot of jewelry in that time. And so we will. And this won't be $49, $39, $29, or $19. I got to send it out. And this is, I honestly don't know if it's going to fit. It's not looking like it's a size that's going to be big enough. I'm going to do my best here. It's a teeny size at the moment, but there it is. That's what it looks like on. And see how squared off it feels? And yet you've got so much gold weight, more than should ever be $19.99 just for the gold alone. Doing better than 19. Now this one's not going to come off for a while. So give me a second. It's going to be a little bit painful here, but that's why I want you to get your true size. Don't go smaller than you'll wear. It's just for me, I got to figure out a way to put these all on for you, no matter if it's a size 20 or if it's a size 4, I got to put it on. But look how beautiful. Not 19, 18, 17. No, no, no. $16.99. First caller, let's do it. And then you get your discount. It's going to be $15.29 at checkout. We know that value well, and we will make that to the first caller who says yes, as we are now 1 minute away from the top of the hour. What else do you want to see? I'm opening it up to your request. Let's do an entire last hour. After my Tanzanite, which is that big round we're all waiting for, after that, that one also is a tiny size. What is going on? My Tanzanite can't be put on either. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Well, we're going to do something wild here for you. Coming up at the top of the hour. It says it's a one size. It's definitely not even that size. It says it's a 5 1/4. It's not. 4 3/4 rather. So we'll see. We've got a 7-carat Tanzanite coming up. I just wish it would fit. And then we've got more on the way. Emerald bracelet. Oh, look at this one. Emerald bracelet, 5-stone style. We brought you a 7-stone style earlier in Sapphire Asher cuts. Look at this. This is emeralds. Emeralds and diamonds. Each and every one of them should be a very large center stone in a ring. Instead, we stacked 5 of them together across a bangle. Gave you this very easy on-off side hinge. Look at that. Couldn't be easier. 2-finger and secure. Done. And look how beautiful those emeralds are. That is a luxury. To see emeralds matched up like that, that's a wild one to discount. So that's here. And then here's our Morganite, 16.9. Did I lose everybody? All right, let's do this. We got a crazy value for our top of the hour, and we're going to show it now. It's our 7-carat 06 Blue Wing Block D coming up. 112-8432 is now. And the good thing is good looking. Because we've seen them. We've seen them all. We know Tansies. We don't know Tanzanite. We're Tanzanite experts. We understand not any old Tanzanite is acceptable for our viewership. We bring you the best. And here it is. And in last call on the best material, which is called Blue Wing Block D. And this is that next level up. It's the museum reserve of that Blue Wing Block D that we brought you for 6 years. These are the stones literally on reserve, have been for 6 years for museums. And a lot of them have made their way now to museums across the world. They have been on, some were on charter flights, some were on commercial flights, just kind of depends on the location, with private security holding onto these stones, just really, truly, personally transporting them to the museums so that they can be safely secured and safely arriving at their destination. That's how important these stones are. And yet, we are showing you a 706 round. It's got the double halo in the diamonds, so keeping it very classic there. Diamond weight is a total of 111, so easy enough there. Double row. First row is more, again, kind of your traditional diamonds. Then they go extra jumbo in size around the outer edge, really making that the statement of a lifetime. I mean, it's keeping it classic, but really allowing you to have something that's perfectly sitting on the hand. Not too big, not too small. I know 7 carats is a big size, but the way it's set, it's a round, so it's going to be really wearable despite that bigger size you have. Let's see what, I have no idea, guys, what it's going to take to get this done. I just know what I'm looking at here and what I should be getting today. And quite frankly, all these prices are coming down. I mean, I even took the top of the hour. Our big yellow diamond deal was even reduced. I mean, everything has got to go. We have an hour, actually 58 minutes left in our Saturday show. Thanks so much for being with us. My name is Lauren Blair. Glad to have you here with us here today on a Saturday at TVON. Our sale continues, but not much longer. We have a big summer sizzling sale event going on. It's our big semi-annual event. It's the biggest discounts we do. You're 10% extra off. That's exciting. Why not? We're just giving you 10% off already reduced pricing. And still, gotta love that we're bringing you the brand new. That's what we have here, brand new. You've never seen this before. And a carat 11, and yes, we've had the mounting, but this stone has never been out presented. This gets its last call before it goes out to a museum. So in other words, if it sticks around and you leave it here, it's going to museum on Monday. So take a look at this, like gets on a flight and goes to museum. So now we get to have some fun with it. Let's take it on down in this brilliant extra. This is that, it's a Portuguese facet pattern, but it's extra on the faceting. So it gives you, sometimes there's a real distinct like flower kind of look to it. And then sometimes we go extra. And there's these great cutters. It's actually, well, this is what's so fascinating. For a while, Tanzania, being that this is the only source for the stone, they went through this phase where they did everything, you got to admire their independence and autonomy that they were striving for. They wanted to do everything themselves, from mine it to distribute it, even facet it. Well, gemstone faceting is not something that you really learn on the job. It's not really something that you want to start doing like in on-the-job training, because it's an art form and it's a skill that takes a lot of years of practice to perfect, and not everybody is, you know, like anything else, not everybody's just naturally gifted to do gem faceting. It's not like it's a machine that stamps it out. This is not a cookie cutter process. This is not a stamp or an engraving. It's human hands that are responsible to take this big piece of rough and facet it to give it even more beauty. And that's something that takes skill. So what we had and requested, because this is something we've been working with miners since it was actually brought out of the ground 16 years ago, this blue wing is not currently operational, okay? The blue wing, the Block D is closed. The blue wing is long gone. Obviously, you know, it's a private collection that's only here exclusive with us. But this is the gem miner who also understood that this was a time when most of the Tanzanite coming out of the ground at that time was cut by Tanzanians who were native to the area. And they didn't have a lot of skill or expertise in cutting gemstones, but they wanted to do everything themselves, and I applaud them for that. Again, that striving for autonomy. But the gem cutting for a lot of years suffered. The miner, and I haven't really touched on this much before, so just know if you have a blue wing Block D from us, or if you get this lovely one today, the miner who actually mined this material, he's the gentleman that actually supplied this and worked with us to get this material here. So he's really, it's all thanks to him. He had his team mining it. He saved it for a lot of years. He came to us directly and said, I'd like to now share this with the world. Would you like to help us do that? We said, absolutely yes. But he's also the one that had the rough sent to Brazil, where some of the best cutters in the world. There's really two cutting hubs in this world. It's Germany and Brazil. It's where some of the best lapidaries are located. It's really just like anything else. There are certain countries that are known for auto making. There are certain countries that are known for gold making. There are certain countries that are known for things, right? If I want a suit made from great fabric, I'm gonna go probably to Italy. Actually, where am I? If I want a good car, I'm going to go to Italy. I mean, there's a lot of places, right, that do things really, really well, that are just known for that. And really for cutting, it's Brazil. And this is for the Portuguese cut is actually named for that, because Portuguese is the language they speak there. And of course, this is the Portuguese cut that they're so famous for. They've made it famous. So you see some that are just really, if you see other Tanzanites out there, chances are they may have not been cut by the best lapidaries, and it makes a difference. Because no matter how good the material is, if you don't cut it well, it suffers. And this round is exquisite, and we're going to do better than, oh, $12,999. No, I don't want to scare people away on this Saturday. We want to sell jewelry on sale. So get rid of $12,999, and I'm going to try. I'm not going to be able to put this on my hand. It's a 4 3/4. I can't do that. But I will put it as far as I can, and then we'll hold it where it belongs. But look at that. That gives you the size perspective you need. Let me just hold it up. I don't know why it is a smaller size right now, but again, we are taking care of the sizing for you. That's what it will look like on the hand for you, and it's going to be a whole lot better, because I know, do we have anybody thinking about it so far, or y'all on other things? because I know we still have yellow diamond earrings going out. And we still have a couple things verifying as well. Tanzanite earrings, Paraiba trillion, yeah, all of that. I'm thinking let's auction it because the lowest I can go is still going to be $99.99 on sale. Sure, that'll save you an extra $1,000, but I'm aiming for a little more than that. Let's go back up close. White, yellow, or rose are your options here on this ring. You can choose your gold. You are definitely going to choose your size. We're going to ship it to you for free. And let's make this even better than even $9,000 to open. I got to auction it, otherwise I'm stuck with $99.99 as my best Saturday sale value. We're going to go lower. Let's do something really crazy. Welcome into Saturday. What's left of it? 53 minutes to go. So how about this one for better than even 9,876? How about $5,000 to start? We're under $1,000 a carat on the stone. Who does that? Free carat 11 diamonds and a lot of gold. $10 increments, please. Yellow diamond earrings continue to go out the door. 10% off, yes, on auctions as well. I know we shouldn't be doing that. They should be exempt. But we are giving you value. No $5,000 open. How about $4,500 to start? Okay, now we're scraping barrel here. We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom. We're below cost if I go to $4,000. I'm thinking about it. Let's do it. $4,000 to start on a 706. You take your 10% off. I make you happy. That'd be 30. Well, I don't want to talk about it. Let's just see how the auction goes. Let's see. I don't even want to talk about the discount now. I've done the discounting. I've done all the discounting you need. But you still get 10% off, which is $400 right now. Let's just say hypothetically $3,600. On a 7 carat 06. With all that diamond weight, and it's a round cut, and we all know premium on rounds, but this is not just any Portuguese cut. It's the extra. So they do an extra facet pattern within. That's why you see so much brilliance to this stone. It's not a standard Portuguese cut. It's beyond that. It's giving you extra. It's like an exaggerated Portuguese, if you will. It's going beyond. I can't tell you. $4,000. Let's do this even better. I'm working my magic here as best I can. We're going to save you a bundle when you get it, but let's even save you more now. How about $3,900 to start? Every little bit counts. You would still save close to $400 with that bid, and we're going to see where it goes. And here's our last call on the show, and I'm still needing requests because this is it, guys. This is our Saturday show here. So we got real busy. First hour, I showed you a ton. So here we go, needing your calls for your requests. And if it's not Tanzanite you're looking for, that's okay too. But we need to know what it is. So how about you know what, skip it, we'll go even better, $3,800, it's my final offer. Let's go $3,800 to open it up, $10 increments, you might be the one and only. We don't have a lot of audience, this is summer Saturday. You know, Saturdays in the fall are a little different than a Saturday in August when the weather's nice and people are out and about and most people are on vacation anyways, right? So here we go, 38. I'm getting you on a vacation from retail pricing. Let's take a vacation off of crazy prices in jewelry because it is. Jewelry everywhere else, a little nuts. Here, not so much. Well, it's nuts, but in the other way, in a good way. It's a good thing. It's a good way. I get to save you money. We get to make the luxury still affordable. It's the luxury we've all fallen in love with over the years. And whether you're shopping once a day or if you're shopping once a decade with me, there are certain times when you have to take advantage of what's in front of you. And this being that Tanzanite, that round, that stunning, and any gold you want, size you want, and the shipping is free, and the 10% extra. And that means if now we don't have the open and we're probably not going to get it. And that's okay. That's fine. We can send that to the museum as it's slated to do. We've got a flight for it on Monday, meaning I know the stone doesn't go on a flight. Like, okay, you're in seat 1A. No, it's obviously going with security. But just think about it this way. It would be $3,420 if you were to bid the open and win it. And now our per carat's getting even crazier here because it's still a 7 carat. That didn't change. And now that's like $480 a carat. I don't want to talk about it because you know what Tanzanite's going for everywhere else. I told you there was this real junky material on TV the other day. It was a couple weeks ago now. And everybody saw it because it's the channel everybody gets. is the people that pioneered this business. We wouldn't be around if it weren't for them, because it's this channel is 24 hours a day, and they're not live, but 24 hours, but they are on 24 hours, and they're on in every household. You can even go into a hotel room and they're on, right? So they're everywhere. And they were selling their Tanzanite, which was Block C, nothing cool, nothing extraordinary, nothing special about it. It was Tanzanite, but it was a 2 carat, and it was $3,700. It had a smattering of 50 points of I3 quality diamonds. Yes, I checked. $3,700, that's $1,850 a carat. Now, in platinum, and they did it in platinum because platinum's so much less than gold right now, so they did platinum. And it was $1,850 per carat. And they're selling in tremendous volume. They sold, I don't know, tens of thousands of them. And that's great. But $1,850 a carat, I think if that's the going rate on a Block C, and I'm giving you such better material with gorgeous VS diamonds around it and in gold, not platinum, which I'm sorry, it's just worth more now. It's just, it is. You can't fight the prices. So, and I'm at $480 a carat. That's a little bit nuts. And we got to move on. All right. No open on that one, Zine? Yeah. You are opening this one. Oh, never mind. We do have the open at 38. Who's that? Or do they not want to, did they not want me to know? I just want to say thank you for getting it started. We have $3,800, so now we know it will sell. I don't have a choice here. I can't leave it here. This will be going. And then I'm diving into some merchandise that I'm not supposed to show, that we will show you today. Oh my goodness, we got some really cool pieces coming your way. And I brought out the safety pin ring last night. We had a couple of you asking for it. Still have that to show too. All right, so $3,800, and we've got our open. All right, so here's what's going to go on here. We've got our last call. Obviously, we've got the open. That's really, it's exciting for them. I'm going through a whole bunch of jewelry I should not be going through right now to try and get us some more to look at. We do have 45 minutes left of airtime, so I'm asking you, if you would like to dictate what you see on this show here for the rest of the day, I would love to hear from you. If it's a piece you saw earlier, if it's a piece you saw last night, if it's a piece that you just want me to choose, host pick, and I can just go back and pick from tomorrow's jewelry, whatever we can do. But we do have 45 minutes after this auction ends. So this is going to be last call. We do have only 38. Keep in mind, you go backwards. Well, 380 right now is what they're going to go backwards. You still have the option, by the way, of taking that 10% off, which I hope you'll do, and the option of gold color sizing. And so please don't worry that it doesn't fit me. It doesn't matter. You and I probably don't wear the same ring size, and that's fine. We do all those specific sizing. So it's rare to have a piece be the ring size you need, which is why we say, let's do it for you. I don't want you to have to run around town and have to pay enormous amounts of money to get your ring size. I'll just ship it to you in your size, whatever that is, quarter, half, 3/4, or full. I have a lot of new registers on the phone line right now. They're getting registered at the moment, probably to get in on this auction. I hope you will consider that, given that nobody can do what we do. I know that's passé at this point. Anybody who's watched this show before knows. You're probably tired of hearing me say, we do something nobody else does on Tanzanite. We have the best in the world. Yes, 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 that doesn't change. But what you're seeing here is pricing change. The pricing structure of Tanzanite is rapidly changing, and not in a good way. It's going up for the bad material. I hate to say that, it's all pretty, but there is a level of good, better, best. There's certainly standard material versus better material versus the best that's only here. And now you've got a huge value happening on the best that's only here. So let's take a look at it. We'll give it a final 2 minutes and see if anybody else wants to venture a bid. Anybody else? We're looking for 3810 or more. Happy to have you in today. Let me know what you'd like to see in our last few minutes of this show. Jason, you're getting registered over there? Wonderful. $3,800. Zine, did we figure out who that is back there? I think they're looking good. I don't mean to say this now, but we got 82 seconds. And Jason, you're not on this one, right? You're on something else. So you've got a new register, but I think they're on yellow diamond earrings, if I had to venture a guess. So let me put this on one more time as best I can. Here's what, it's not a pinky ring, so I'm just going to hold it right here because it's only about a 4.5 right now. So that's not something that's going to fit me. But look at how beautiful this is. It's a very, I mean, you can see, it's what we're looking at is the piece. The piece is the stone and the diamond halo, which on a size 5 1/4, which is the ring size I do wear, it really fills up the finger. So if you have a little larger ring size, like a 7, 8, 9, 10, you might see a tiny bit of the band. But if you're in that 5 1/2, 6 range, even 7, you're really not seeing the band. You're seeing the stone and the halo. That's to give you a sense of the scale and the size. Yes, you can. There it is. That's the inside of the ring. All that basket work from that outer halo of those diamonds come down into this beautiful, it's a shape that is a little bit oval, even though it's a round as far as just the under gallery goes, but it's all round. It's a round stone, double halo, 15 seconds remaining. How we doing? Do we have 3810, yes or no? Last call on this one. What else would you like to see? I'm just going to show these diamond earrings from last night, because these diamond earrings I'm still enamored with. Can't stop looking at these trillion cut yellow diamond drop earrings. We've got those coming up. If you weren't with me last night, wait till you see these. They're gorgeous. Last call, do we have 3810, yes or no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. And here we go. Just wanted to show these one more time. They are beautiful. They're yellow diamonds in trillions. And then they've got this extended pave in white diamonds leading into the trillions. That's going to be at the base of the earring. It's a lever back up top. And they are rare. They're just rare. We don't see jewelry like this very often. And there are your trillions. And you can see they're hinged, so they're going to move every which way. So I just want you to see at least the close-up and how they match and how bright and brilliant those trillions are. It is a looker of a diamond drop earring, yellow and white together. The item number is 9085. Look at that. Love them. And they're VS, and you get a carat 28 in the trillions, and you also have 26 points in the diamonds around them. And that will be one pair, 1 3/4 inch drop, yellow gold or white gold. We can actually change this, and I know this one is a little wobbly there, so let me just hold that up so you can see those diamonds really well. I tend to just turn as I really prioritize showing you the yellows because they're so specialty to get those yellow diamonds, the way those look. I mean, beautiful trillions. When was the last time we saw a yellow diamond trillion? Just one. Now we've got two. Fantastic. Matched here. Let me show you from a distance. Lever back style, so one and done, easy to put on. Great look there. Then we're going to show you on the hand here with the measurement, just to show you with a little visual perspective of what that 1 3/4 looks like. And then I'll give you maybe even a better visual. We'll show them on. So you can see how perfectly that trillion is going to face out to the world when they're on. Great stiletto style drop, but nothing that's going to be too oversized. Again, y'all know what you like to wear, but there's something a little bit dressier about a longer earring, but not, I wouldn't say just dressy. At least, I don't know. To me, they don't look like they're like cocktail gown, evening gown, full length, got to be going to like a royal ball. I don't think they necessarily look like that overly dressy. I think they're very wearable for those of us that like a drop. I wear a drop every day, so I do love a drop earring, and they're very flattering, of course, and hitting below the jawline there, so you really see that elongated diamond shape full of pave diamonds, and then you've got the trillion kind of as your finale to that earring, to that great length. And we're going to go ahead and blow them out right now. They are somehow, some way, it's so remarkable. I thought at $6,999 they were sure to go. They're going a lot lower than that. Let's take another look close up, back at our wheel here, and we will get them out the door for less than $3,000. They're not $29.99 either. We're not leaving it there. They've got a long way to go to get their home, so we're going to take them there. You can own them. There's just the one pair. That is it. They're absolutely lovely, and yet they're different. They're bold. They're bold but wearable. They're different but also very wearable too, because obviously different. We don't want something that's so different we're never going to wear them. Jewelry's to be worn. Jewelry's to be enjoyed. Jewelry helps make us look better. And we'll do $2,499 and then $250 off that price as well. So $2,249. Let me know what you'd like to see before we go. We've got 40 minutes. I cannot get a request today, and that's okay too. Maybe I'm just showing you everything you want to see, but if there is anything specialty you'd like to go ahead and request, please let me know what those are so we can help you. We've only got a few pieces left to really recap, and I've already recapped them. So we will get into, I do have a Blue Star Sapphire gents ring. I have a really good designer ring here coming up. I do want to show you our Congolese tourmaline as well, the blue-green. Have some other Tanzanites if you want a drop earring. We can certainly go larger in drop earrings. And how about this? Diamond heart necklace. Look at this, platinum. Yeah, we got a little diamond action coming up in a really, really classic style. This is our heart-shaped pendant. We'll take a look at it here on the hand. It's 112-7178. Look at that. It's a one single diamond suspended in its own O-ring, so it sits perfectly, but it still moves. And we're gonna throw in this chain. So you've got the perfect adjustable chain that looks, well, it looks like it's got diamonds all the way through it. It's diamond cut. It's that asymmetrical heart-shaped design. It's got a 30-point diamond center there, which is our round brilliant diamond, and the chain is removable. So you can take the chain off, use it with a DBTY. That would be so perfect, right? Your big diamond center with the diamonds by the yard, it would work really, really well. And that's gonna be our 30-pointer, nothing else in diamonds, just the chain, all that platinum. Look at that, there's your adjustability right there. So it's gonna be 18 inches maximum, but we can make it shorter if you'd like it to be. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. I'll give you a length measurement here on that piece as a whole, so you can see what that's gonna look like. Should be an inch. Always like to verify that and double check it for you. Sure enough, with the bail it is an inch, and then we'll take it on over to the neckline and show you there. So that's what it looks like from a distance away, and of course the open design too makes it really beautiful if you are opting to put it over some color or on a skin tone. So that is, that's a very big diamond. A 30-point round brilliant, and with that said, we're going to take it under $1,000 and not even ask for $999. So big time value here. Let's take another look at it on the hand here, and then we'll get you the close-up look as well. Why not? We'll look close at that diamond. So I know it's going to kind of move a little bit on its own, because it is part of the beauty of that design is how it's suspended, so you can see that movement it has, but it is really well done. We're going to do that for $888. Okay, so $888. I'm going to go back to the hand here because that's going to be a tough one to hold there. So we're going to go $888, $799 at checkout. Again, that chain, that's worth it for the chain that's adjustable. You can go 18 inches or any length beyond that that's shorter. So you can make it as short as you'd like. You can really tailor it to your needs. That's a chain that's going to go with a lot of pendants you likely have at home already. And because you can make it any length you need, up to 18, that's going to work for whether it's a bigger or smaller pendant at all, and durable and tough enough to hold all your heavier pieces as well. So sometimes at this point you need a chain that's going to hold the bigger pieces, and this one certainly will. So $888 turns into $799. Let's go back to the wheel, and I'm going to show you this one, a rare of the rare, a beautiful purple. This is a purple Paraiba. Honestly, I think it's listed as rubellite. I would say it's more purple. It's got way more purple than it does red. It's going to be item number 112-9020. Call me on the diamond earrings, the drops with the trillion cuts, or that diamond heart necklace. Anything else we can find, show you, bring out, or yellow diamonds. I still have a couple pairs of the yellow diamonds. That shocks me. I mean, I know it's a Saturday during summer, but still surprising that we have a couple pairs left of the yellow diamond studs, so we'll bring those back out, show those to you again. And anything else, this is the time, but this is our private collection, 4 carat, 87 copper bearing oval. It's that purple color. Let me zoom back for you. You can see all the baguettes and rounds that it has around it. It's like a whole party. It feels like big, big, big chunks of glittery confetti going around it here with this diamond weight of, oh, I guess I should add them up, 75 points in princess cuts, 17 points in the baguettes, and then our 21-point diamond weight in the round brilliance, a grand total of 113. 113 in diamonds all the way around. It stays in the white gold. Well, purple Paraibas are not inexpensive, especially when they're as clean and as large as this 487 is. And solid 14 karat gold. We just need to know your ring size. There's no two like it. This is the one and one alone. So 75, 17, and most of what you're getting there are princess cuts. It's the whole first halo that is your 75 points, because that's the princess cuts that are immediately around the stone. Then it goes baguettes and rounds. Seems to me like there'd be a lot more diamond weight in the baguettes, but I'll go with it. If you're getting that a minimum, then that sounds good. 113 minimum, we'll call it. And we've got a great value, because why should it be $17,999. If I'm putting it on sale, everything's got to go. Let's make it easy here. In our last call on Saturday, we got 34 minutes remaining. So what else do you want to see? You tell me what we can bring out for you. I would love to show you something you've never seen or something that you have and you're still thinking about, because it makes the decision a lot easier when you can see it one more time. And we're going to take this down from $7,999, 10 grand I just gave right back to you. That's not supposed to happen. These stones are going up, not down. The value on these gems are going up, not down, because there's no actual current mining going on. They're completely mined out and done. We are thrilled to bring this to you, but again, I can't bring any more because these are out of our private collection. They have been around for a while. I've worked at other networks in the past before TVON existed, that those networks were supplied by the powers that be at TVON. So when I was selling Paraibas back in 2004 and 2010 and 2015 and 2020, well, that was when I was here. They were all supplied by this one source. So when this source dries up, when there's nothing else left we can build from, because remember, that's how the process begins. Any jewelry process here begins with a center stone. That's how it all starts. One center stone is chosen. That chosen one then has jewelry and gold and usually diamonds built around it, all based on the power of the center. The power of the center stone is what dictates what we build around any given gem. That's where this begins. When we run out of those gems, like something that's mined out like this obviously doesn't have a lot of future. So this is where, again, you get the power of that gemstone and that purple luxury that we love, the clarity that is so remarkable here. And it's not going to be $79, $69, even $59.99. We can say goodbye to this one. This one's going to be gone in a hurry, because it's not even $5,999. We're blowing it out right now for $54.99. And you know what the beautiful thing there is? You get over $500 off. It's $549 off. So it's going to be under $5,000 to get that piece home. What a beautiful way to shop. One of the rarest. It is one of the rarest out there. No question about it. $5,499. You get $550 off. We're going to recap those yellow diamond studs for you, and then that big bracelet, and then also our huge Diaspore. Anything else you have questions on or requests for, let me know what those are. We will help you out. We've got our final 31 minutes remaining in our Saturday. We are back tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific, 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern time. We will bring you our finale of the week. It's our Sunday show. Sundays are our big finale for the week because we don't see you then until Wednesday, so we will have a big finale tomorrow for you. And is that ever going to be fun? We've got a lot. I'm not even talking about what's going on tomorrow. Just really giving you a great focal point today on what we have, and the yellow diamond deal we will recap for you. Here's what this purple Paraiba looks like on the hand, though, just to give you an idea of what it looks like size and scale wise. So $5,499. Remember, you got $550 off right off the top, so that's going to be under $5,000 to get that one home. And that's a pure purple color. That's what we love about the Paraibas. They're not purple like anything else. They're a neon purple color, so they're really intriguing. It's why we love them, and they are beautiful, aren't they? They really are. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Okay, so let's just do a quick wheel here. Then we're going to recap our yellow diamonds, and we'll be done for the day. So I've got a quick blowout wheel, only because I've got some pieces here that I didn't show you last night, and I want to just take them down. I didn't love the price last night. I'm going to make up a new one tonight, or today. So here we go with our four. I've got four pieces coming your way, emerald diamonds. Then we're going to show you a very important ruby. Look at this. This ruby is... Let's put this up front. That is a gorgeous roval. It has got two-tone platinum and 18 karat gold. That style where you have that almost like roped or ribbed border mixed in with the two-tone, that is so designer. And that ruby is gorgeous. Then here we have the diamond. Look at those size diamonds. Those are huge diamonds. It almost looks like you have a big rhombus cut, but it's actually 4 round brilliants. There's your emerald. And then how about a big old sapphire? Well, we got the big 3 and diamonds. The big 3 in color is sapphires, rubies, and emeralds. So I'm making this all about the big 3 and straight up diamonds. Some more whimsical, some more designer styles there on the left and the right, encapsulating your sapphire and your ruby. Traditional bands more so in the ruby and the diamonds, but a lot of gold weight there, or platinum weight in this case, because they're all platinum with gold in some cases. So platinum's the foundation of each of the 4, entirely platinum on the diamond band in the back and the emerald ring, but a mix of gold and platinum for the sapphire and the ruby. And now we just get to let's just bring them down. We got 4, and the Fantastic 4 is great, right? We're all about, I'm your superhero of jewelry. I'll probably never be in a superhero movie, but I will be your superhero on jewelry whenever I can be. And this is that moment where we're taking all these price tags down, getting you huge savings on everything you love. They're new designs, all of them, except for the diamond piece. We've had that before. Everything else new, kind of updated for you, something a little different. And I love that the ruby and the sapphire and the emerald as well, they are prime examples of what those stones should look like, because you could always get inequality. There's rubies and sapphires and emeralds in abundance out there. Any jewelry store you walk into or watch on TV should have those three stones available. The difference is, what kind of quality are you getting? Are you getting dark, hazy, murky, opaque stones? Yeah, most of the time. All three of these stones usually look murky, hazy, and opaque. We are showing you the exact polar opposite. Look at that clarity, look at that clarity, and look at that clarity. All three are perfect examples of what this stone should look like. A well-known stone, yes, but not something we see in this quality every day. Come on in, we're gonna blow them out. I got a better price. You know, last night they were supposed to be on the air. I put them aside because I wasn't in love with the discount. They were on a huge sale price of $39.99 a piece, and now we're gonna go significantly lower than that. Platinum is the foundation. The diamond weights are as follows. We're going to give you 81 points here in just the rounds in the middle. So they're each 20 pointers or more. And then you get the 22 points around it. So that's a carat 03 in diamonds. Here's our emerald. The emerald's going to be, starting with the emerald, it's going to be 82 point in the emerald, 14 points in diamonds. Here comes the ruby roval. That's going to be a ruby that's 80 points, 16 points in tapered baguettes. Here we go with the sapphire. Sapphire is a 101. It's a very good size pear shape on its side. That's going to have a few diamond accents at 10 points, but each one a lot of dense metal, a lot of platinum, not 39, 29. You know what? Even $19.99 is too much for our finale of Saturday. Let's bring it on down. Let's bring it all the way down. I know they should be gone. $17.99 at checkout, 10% off, the whole thing. Which one are you loving, Jason? I'll try it on right now for him. We can give the graphics as well. Are we loving the blue sapphire? It is a 101, 18 karat in platinum. See how the diamonds and the actual sapphire set in the gold, everything else is platinum. That's going to be the 101 stone, very impressive. And then you do get 10 points in diamonds. Let me tell you, the way that just glides onto the hand feels great, feels divine, really. And that's going to be better than 19. All four of them will be, whichever one you like. Look at this wide band of platinum and swirling and wrapping around. I love that it's ribbon-like, and it's so smooth. The way that is finished on the inside, it goes on the hand like butter, and it's not going to be 19, 18, 17. I need to move some jewelry. We got 25 minutes to do it. Can we give you some? Will you respond? Well, under cost is no big deal around here. We do it all the time. Will you respond to dramatically under cost? That is the question at hand. Will you take advantage of these best of the best in qualities if we really drop below in a grand way? We're giving you 10% off still. $17.99 is amazing. We're going to go even lower than that. They're not 17, they're not 16, they're not $15.99. This is called stealing jewelry. But no jail time, no ramifications, no consequences, nothing bad. The consequence is you get to wear this whenever you want, and you get to feel really like a jewelry shopping queen because you saved so much money and you were here at the right time to take advantage of this. And we're not going to do $15.99. Blowouts are here. Big summer sale coming to an end. I think our finale is tomorrow. So yeah, you got like 3 hours and 25 minutes to shop 10% off. So I would do it now. And that's why you also want to get requests in. And I'll make this even better than 15. We'll go $1,499 and then take $150 off that too. And we'll see who's got them. One of a kinds each. So yeah, you're not going to get something that kind of maybe sort of looks like it. You're going to get that ring. That ring, that same famous ring you saw on TV is going to be the ring on your hand. So that's important too. Sapphire may be gone. Ruby is verifying. The ruby is gorgeous too. And they're all, I mean, come on. Are we showing you ugly jewelry? No. We show you the best of the best of the best in quality. There it is. Roval ruby. That ruby is going to be our 80 pointer. So that's what you call a light 1 carat. Lots of platinum and 18 karat gold there. And the emerald, the ruby, the diamond, these are all 20-point diamonds in the section there in the middle. 20-point individual round brilliance, then mixed in with other rounds on the sides. It actually creates a little heart-shaped detail on the sides with the cutouts. How about that? 2 heart shapes meeting in the middle as one. Aww. And it's $14.99 plus your 10%. Take them. They're going to be gone. And we've got a wrap up on this whole event. So I would say, yep, that's why you want to go ahead and call me with your requests. Anything you want to see before we go? Should I show you a Mahenge spinel necklace? It's a cross necklace, sideways design in Mahenge spinels. What else can we show you? Anything else you want to see, you best tell me what you like to see. We'll help you out. Big opal is here. I've got a very important opal. All right, I'll keep these. I'll melt them. Look at that. That's a gorgeous opal. Well, I wish you could see it in person. It's so amazing. So we've got a last call: emerald, ruby, sapphire, diamond. Sapphire's already gone. Congratulations. I didn't know. Sapphire's gone. That was 8685. Zine, let me know if you have any questions on one of the 3 now remaining: ruby, emerald, diamonds. That diamond weight is 103. Where are you getting all that platinum in a 103 diamond weight? Look at how clean both the ruby and the emerald are. They're stunning. We've got $13.49 at checkout. Let me know, last call on the show. What do you want to save 10% on? I'm going to show the yellow. So I have 3 pairs left of yellow diamond studs. Just got the count. So I'm going to show this. I was waiting to hear the final count from our management here to see how many we have remaining after all was said and done and counted up from our original airing and presentation. So we're going to bring back those diamond studs. I've got 3 left, and then they'll be sold out, and no hopes of getting them tomorrow. No hopes of calling in later this afternoon. We're not here. So this is it. Last call. Thank you. Diamond ring gone as well. Well done there. Let's take a look at the diamond studs again. Now, I just had 4 rings up there, so I'm going to come in a little closer because this is 1 pair of stud earrings, but this was the high point of the show. It is definitely, well, the high point, not in price tag, but the high point in level of quality, value, and everything else you want, universal appeal. And I know if you weren't with us a couple hours ago, well, you missed them. So let's give I'm just lucky. I never thought we would have another opportunity to present these today. Thought they would be sold out. We had a lot of pairs, relatively speaking. We usually have 1 of everything. So anytime we get more than 1, that's a big deal. Well, we've got our diamond studs here at 50 points minimum total. That means 25 points minimum on the individual stones bezel set, which is why they look so enormous. And they are also yellow diamonds in deluxe color. The best of the best in the color of that diamond, the brilliant cutting we love as well, the yellow gold, and this is going to be the deal. We can go ahead and get them out, the last 3 pairs that we have. That's all we've got. Yes, any questions before we go? Anything you're taking, let me know. Yes? Can you try on the 3 rings from the ones that are left? Yeah. Who is that? Are they registered? Marty? Marnie. Hi, Marnie. Jason, you got to understand, some of these people, we've been shopping together. I've been shopping with some of these people longer than you've been alive. So I always like to know, like, who is it? Who's hanging out? Some of us are like, you know, like buds. We're buddies. Jason has not been alive as long as I've been in this business. That is true, right? A lot longer. I've been doing this a lot longer than you've been on the earth. That's just so... really, yeah, makes me feel very old. All right, so these are the 3 rings we have left from the wheel, and if you have just one favorite of the 3, we can always just, you know, really focus in on that. But this almost, when it's on, feels like a heart shape, doesn't it? A little asymmetrical heart design. And then we have the diamond ring. And thanks, Marnie. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today, and thanks for chiming in. Say, well, I'm not going to buy one until I see it on. Well, again, she wants to see all that we have left. There they are. So there's the emerald, there's the diamonds, there's the Roval ruby. See how much that looks like a round when you see it from a distance? So again, that was a carat 3 in diamonds. Here's our 80-point ruby. There's our emerald. The emerald's going to be a great stone. That's an 82-point emerald and has 14 points in diamonds. So really, whichever one you choose, or if you take all 3, great value there because $13.49 a piece. Let's get back to those studs because it's our last call here. 3 pairs remain. 1129072 is the item number here. And we're in last call on our Saturday. I'm going to miss you guys just for a few hours because I'm going to see you guys in the morning at 10 a.m., I hope. So 10 a.m., we will wrap up our week together. Just getting started with August. How about it? And we've got 50 points. And so many of you were telling me earlier in message form, I'm shopping for the holidays now. I am not going to get caught procrastinating this year, especially for fine jewelry when we're all aware of what's going to happen as gold continues to soar in price. Diamonds do too. Are you really, really prepared to spend more in November, December for holiday gifting ideas? Well, this is the only moment we have. That's kind of the unique part about our show is that people think, well, I don't need to watch the show live because I can just shop at some other point in time. I'll call a future day. I'll maybe go online because they've probably got a website. Well, you realize these pieces aren't here going forward. That's why there's a lot of people who make a priority of being with all these shows we can live, because these opportunities are fleeting. They're fleeting moments. It just means they're limited time. It's very imminent kind of values where we have what we have in quantities we have. We show jewelry on the show that are pieces and prices you don't see online. You don't see them on a website. This is what we have, and you definitely don't get these values because we do special things live here to make jewelry disappear as best we can on any given day. And some days you got to modify the pricing a bit to keep the cash flow going. So that's really why I'm standing here with you. So that's really what I've mastered the art of over these many, many decades of doing this, is getting the cash flow going no matter what the circumstances are. When nobody's watching, you still got to sell jewelry. Isn't that tough? So that's really kind of the challenge here. And yet when we've got yellow diamond deals in summertime with the bright, vibrant, again, I am someone who loves quality. I'm sorry, that's just the way I was born. I don't know how it happened. I just really am someone who appreciates luxury, quality in anything and everything in life. And yet we know that's not always affordable to get wherever else you may have those opportunities to get the quality. It can be a challenge. It can be a real time-taking process, painstaking, time-consuming process to actually find quality like this, let alone own the quality like this. So I love that you can turn on the TV. You can be on the go watching on your phone. This is why we have online feeds. You don't need to watch in the traditional TV way. You don't need to be sitting on the couch camped out anymore. You can be watching online live just when you're on the go as well, so that you never miss a moment. That's important too, because these are the values you want to basically take advantage of before these last 3 pairs are sold out, because it was here earlier. So this is your chance. Now it's 50 points. This is the value of the day. It's our bright, vibrant yellow diamonds, and we're going to give it a last call here because it's going to be on their way. Remember, we got them down below $1,000 for the pair. If you wanted to maybe get another pair, maybe you got one, but you're rethinking the thing and going, I better get another because they'd be perfect for fill in the blank. Daughters, sisters, best friends, moms, whomever. Gents or ladies, either or. Could be either. Gents are wearing more color. It used to be gentlemen who wore jewelry just wore diamonds, if anything. Now we're seeing gentlemen wear colored stones. It's kind of like all of us. There was an era in jewelry where we always wore diamonds. Now color is really where it's at. Color in gemstones, color, exotics, rare, specialty. There's a story behind each and every one of these gems. And when you go to colored diamonds, well, it gets really, really rare. And here's what we'll do. I'll have to check Risa on that one. Victor, can you tell me if 8923 is available? Because I don't know what it is. We'll figure that out. So actually, he's busy, so we'll see if maybe Andy can find that out. 8923. I will see. I don't think I've had that recently. So let's get this out for actually better than $9.99. And we're busy on the phone lines. But operators, 3 pairs left. When you have them, yell them out. I cannot oversell. This is it. 3 pairs remaining. Not $9.99, not $8.99. How they got below $799, that itself is a value. Even if they were $777, that makes them $699. I went one better than that. I put $699 on the air for you, and you get a chance to pick them up for $629 as a result. So our last 3 pairs, I think 60 seconds will do it. And then Victor, will you check on 8923 for me? Thank you so much. It's a princess cut band. So we'll see if we have one to show Risa. And if we do, we will, and I will let you know one way or the other. Okay? So 55 seconds remaining on the yellow diamonds. Thank you so much. They are natural. They are bright as can be. They look lovely. They really are. It's an experience. It's an experience to be able to get luxury like that is at a price tag like they are. So I would really recommend them highly. And then we'll show you a few other pieces here. I got a big blue zircon. I got a green zircon. We've got some really good ones. So we'll show you a bunch of big deals on zircons coming up. And maybe, Risa, it might be your lucky day. We might just have it. Oh, that is it. Thank you so much. All right, so Risa, good news. We've got actually all 3 gold colors here as well. So in 18 seconds, we'll show the Princess Cut double row band. We've got 15 seconds left on the yellow diamond studs. 1 pair. You've got 1 pair. Okay, so we have 1 pair left. All right. Those will be sold out. Tomorrow they will be long gone. Okay. Risa, here you go. Woo! White diamonds, princess cuts, 2 rows, and I got all 3 gold colors, white and rose and yellow. Oh my, here we go. seen better displays. Let me go ahead and show you. They don't stack very well because they've got that real rigid edge. So I'll just put it like this. So you can see all three gold colors, and oh, the diamonds look great no matter what, don't they? Item number is 8923. It's 1 full carat of princess cuts among 2 rows and 2, 4, 6, 7 columns. Wow. By my count, that's 14 stones. That also means they're 7 points each. And we have got a huge value coming up. So excited about this. This is definitely, what in the world? Every time I see this, it reminds me of a ring we did in Princess Cuts years ago. That ring was $34.99. Years ago. It was just double row Princess Cuts just like this. I get shocked, and I forgot we did something so incredible. This was a couple of weekends ago when we premiered this. And right now, I'll tell you, well, 3 gold colors are here. Let's take a look at it on. This is what we do. And promise me something. As you look around elsewhere and see lab-grown diamonds, LGDs, lab-grown, and I get it. They all have these little cheeky names. You know, everyone names them something to sound important or sound special when they're lab-grown diamonds. When you see a 1 carat lab-grown diamond band that's going to be in sterling or platinum or something less valuable than gold, please pay attention to the price, because I'm giving you the real deal VS average princess cuts. I'm giving you the best. I'm giving you the best, and you don't have to go. Do not lower yourself yet, because I can prove to you that we can make the real deal something that is worth something at the end of the day. We can make it a value. And there it is. You can stack it. You could wear it as a pinky ring, a thumb ring, ring finger, middle, index. Did I cover all the digits? Yes, we did. Look at this. That's the rose gold, that's the white gold. I even put the yellow gold on as a thumb ring, why not? That's what it looks like. This is not $34.99. I don't even really this is just where, again, it's nonsensical jewelry shopping and the best way. We love it because I love not having to ask you to compromise. At some point, probably, if I'm being realistic, there will be a time where if I keep doing this and keep doing this and keep doing this, I gotta tell you, there's gonna be a point in time where I'm gonna have no choice but to sell lab grown, because it's all the world's going to. I really am fighting back on that. And with values like this, we don't have to compromise. You do not have to compromise. Don't compromise quality. I never want you to do that. I never want you to buy ugly diamonds. Ooh, because once you get spoiled by the best, it's really tough to go back. So I want you to get those quality diamonds you love, but I also want you to get a heck of a value, and this is it, because it's $999 for that band. And it's very simple. A gold band can't be $999 today. This is a gold band with a carat in diamonds. Big ones, 7 pointers at least on each and every one of those princess cuts that are stacked up side to side on your hand. So when you're getting it for $899, because today gives you that opportunity to save $100. Like I always say, take it out to dinner on me. Go to dinner. We're saving you $100. The first thing you do, you plan that dinner out. Take someone with you, show off your new diamond ring. The truth is you're gonna wear this every day, but take it out to dinner. You're saving $100 just for shopping it during this event, and it's $899 at checkout for white, yellow, or rose. That's impressive for big princess cuts. Princess cuts are a high-end diamond cut. That is not your basic or ordinary or average. That is a very, very expensive cut to get in diamonds, and you've got the VS quality there as well. Should we show the Tanzanite studs one more time? We got the Tanzanite, the big button style earrings for the emerald cuts. They're here. If you need to rush into Monto, we have the 2 carat here as well. Anything else you want to see before we go? It is time to chime in, and hopefully that's the one you're looking for. I sure hope so. 8923 is the number. Excited to have it back. And $899, if you've been thinking about owning that one, I would highly recommend it. We've got 10 minutes left. So now the question becomes, what else do you want to see before we go? Tomorrow I'm going to be with you at 10 a.m. That's 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. I hope you can join me. We've got a big Sunday. I love Sundays. Sundays are always fabulous, and I must say the merchandise really reflects that. We have a really big finale to our week, and I hope we can see you all then, because we got some specials for you tomorrow coming up. Loving what we have tomorrow for you. This is a diamond band that once white, yellow, and rose are gone, they're gone. So we'll just sell out what we've got here in the sample, because even since we made it, we didn't debut it it all that long ago. Prices have still gone up since we debuted it. And obviously, you're not buying a gold band. I mean, I'd love to get a gold band for $8.99 today. You can't. You can't buy gold bands anywhere else in 14 karat gold for $8.99, which is what we've got here with a free 1 carat in diamonds extra. Zine, are you getting a diamond band? Let me know which color. All right, when you know, let me know. So then we'll whip it off the air there and get it gone. And then again, yellow, white, rose. You can stack away if you want to. It'd make a great wedding band. You know, if you maybe you're wearing that classic gold band and you'd like something a little extra and you want to graduate up. I mean, honestly, if you're just going to go buy you know how yellow bands, plain wedding bands get a little bit, you know, nicked up and scratched over the years, and usually they look a little worn. So if you want to kind of maybe just graduate, honestly, if you were going to go upgrade your classic 2mm wedding band, it would be more money than this. So maybe you go and graduate up to the VS diamond category, get those really exceptional VS diamonds in such a high-end cut like a princess cut, and really get elevated. You can do that too. And we have another request for. Oh, Carla, I love this ring. I have it memorized. It's the 224 with the carat 16 diamonds. I see the ring from a mile away and I go, I know that ring. I know that ring. Yes. You got it. All right. So rose gold gone, white and yellow left. All right. I'll keep moving. And here we go. Carla, this ring, TDF. I've got a gal who's been emailing me about this ring. She wants the ring badly, but she does not do halos. So she's like, can you please put it in a solitaire? Just please put it in a solitaire. I can't do it. I got to leave the ring as is. But it's item number 1125-122. So glad you got it in time here, Carla. This is I'm very particular about yellow diamonds, as you know. This would be a great match to the studs that a lot of you picked up as well. There is only one. It stays as is. We just need to know your ring size because right now it's a teeny size. So if teeny works for you, great. If not, we'll size it. But it's a 224 center cushion cut square. It is as brilliant as all get out. And let me tell you, I have bigger stone. I have a carat 76 that's not as good. I got 1 carat that are not as good. The fact this is the size it is and the premier color you want makes it the ultimate level yellow diamond. It also has a double halo and pave rolling over the sides. So it's going to be a carat 60 there. So yes, grand total 384 in diamonds. And this will be one caller. Look at the finishing. Yeah, we're even going finishing here on the inside. Needs a little rhodium on the inside. Let me try it on as best I can. This one's going to be a little snug. It's I put it on. This one's never coming off, Carla. I'm going to have to buy it. You know when you go to the store and your mom used to say, if you break it, you buy it? If it don't come off, I got to buy it. And I know it doesn't have the same ring to it, but that one may never come off my finger. We're going to do this right now. Better than $10,000. And this just seems free. I mean, something's free. And it might be the 224, which is the rarest aspect of the ring, and yet it's not going to be $10 or $99.99, and what a day to save 10% on a 384 diamond weight in a ring as classic as this is. That is one of our largest we have left in stock, by the way, in 224. That's a big yellow diamond, and I know there's a lot of you that say, bring me bigger, bring me bigger. We don't really have much bigger than a 251 in stock. Yeah, that one's not coming off. I'm serious. I may not be able to get that off. We're going to look at a blank screen for a few moments here. Yeah, it's tiny. No, it's probably a 5. 4 3/4, 5. I'll be able to, if I ever get the ring off my finger, Victor, I'll be able to go ahead and get you the exact size. But it is very, very, I told you I shouldn't try it on. I cannot get it off my knuckle. Fine once it's on, but wow, getting it over that knuckle, not easy. That's why you get your true size, guys. Again, don't force those rings. There you go. Oh, I was going to get you the size, wasn't I? All right, let's go see what that is. I think she's asking about that. Let me get my mandrel ready. Mandy will give me the assist here, and we will see. It is right now. It looks like it's a 5. Yeah, 5.5. Okay, so why isn't that fitting? All right, so here we go. You know what? I'm going to do that for $88.88. Does that sound better? $79.99 at checkout. How about that? Yay! Gotta love it. I may advise, because it's a little bit wider through the band here. Take a look. That is so well done. We're going to do that for $79.99, $224. That is the one you get. We don't have anything else like that in that size. We've got a 251, which I do believe, yeah, I think, oh, actually I've got a 3 carat, but it's a lighter color. If you want to get the color and the size, like I was saying before, that's where you go, because sometimes when they get a little bit larger, I've got some 3 carats, they really get a little lighter, more like those canary yellows. So if you really still want to experience that bright vibrance of color, kind of like we saw in the yellow diamond studs earlier today, that's where you want to go. And it's $79.99, and remember, it is going to be in your size, and it's two-tone gold, so it goes with everything, and it's got the under gallery. So there's really nothing that's lacking except a good home to go to. And I know there have been, again, so many people considering that. It really is, when you're shopping a yellow diamond, obviously these are important pieces for a lifetime and beyond, because, you know, this is the family piece that stays in the heirloom collection forever and ever and ever. The pieces of jewelry that we own outlive us. They do, and they really are forever. Diamonds are forever is the cliche. It is the great mantra of the big diamond dealer out there, but you know what? It's true. It's true. You can't hurt a diamond. These are the ones you have forever. They're going up tremendously, rapidly in price tag. They always have. I mean, historically, they're always going up, but the way that yellows and pinks and greens and oranges are going up in price is really very much just because of, well, a lot of shifts in the business, the mining shutting down of the Argyle, the deal that so many people are going lab grown. It's really upping the value of natural diamonds in a bigger way than we usually see. That normal trajectory is usually like a steady incline in pricing that we've watched for years and years and years. It's really now starting to spike. If you were to look at a little chart or a graph, you would see these huge spikes in pricing as recent days. I mean, we've been seeing that. So this is available at $88.88, and we do have some Tanzanite earrings. I'm really set on getting these at home before we go. We've got 3 minutes left in the show, so this would be kind of like, again, last call time for anything you've seen today, especially with the quantities being as limited as they are, and that is blue wing block Ds. Someone's going to have to pick these up before I do. 9089 is the number. They are the earrings we debuted earlier today. This is that baguette, tapered baguette halo design, and I know that they get a little bit dark when they reflect and kind of absorb some of the light here at this angle, but they are surrounding blue wing block Ds. They're the best of the best in our beloved Tanzanite blue wing block Ds, and there's 352 total weight with a carat 44 in diamonds, and they will be under $3,000, and they're even upgraded to 18 karat gold. That's not even necessary, but with an earring, we prioritize that. We really wanted to go that extra mile. You see the red flashes in that amazing material. The white gold is how they stay. The one-of-a-kind nature is, well, pretty true to what we see all the time here. And we're gonna do that pair of earrings for under $3,000. They're not $29.99, they're actually even less. I think about what $29.99 would do with your discount, make it $26.99. We're going even lower than that. As a matter of fact, taking $26.99 and putting that on the air, so that you end up going another $270 off that price, saving you all that extra money on that one-of-a-kind pair of earrings that is for you and only you. And remember, if you have an emerald cut, if you have any of the blue wing block Ds, the color is going to be a match. So it's really important to take advantage of stones while we have them. You know how limited they are. They are on their way, leaving us. And of course, anything in the blue wings that stick around, well, they have a destination other than your house that is intended, and that's going to be the museums of the world. So it's time to pick those up. Let me know if you have any questions about what you've seen today. We have a last call. We'll see you tomorrow. Of course, our big finale to our week is always Sunday, so we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Don't miss it. We've got a big show for our Sunday morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have incredible debuts. We have a lot of big values. The discounts will continue, likely last day, so take advantage of that, as well as be with us tomorrow at 10 a.m. right at the start. We'll take you 3 hours through the best jewelry in the world, quite literally. The rare, the exotic, the fine. It's all happening tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 1. You got 3 hours with us. True jewelry shoppers know to be with us on a Sunday without fail. It is an important day to be here. You got a lot of great specials coming up, and we will continue with these amazing extra values. It's about the extra values that this summer savings clearance is bringing. So that is, Zine, do you have those earrings? All right, so we've still got the earrings here. They're here somehow at $26.99, but take your extra discount. Thanks everybody so much for watching and shopping today on this Saturday. Appreciate you sharing some of your precious weekend with us here. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of our new registers as well. And we'll be here for a couple minutes. If you have any questions or want to check on availability on anything we've seen today, now is the time to do it. Don't wait till tomorrow. But we will see you tomorrow for a brand new lineup. Savings will continue. Can't wait for our Sunday sizzling summer savings event to take place. I will see you then. For now, thank you so much from all of us at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow at 10.